Oh, it's your boy Ryan, Northwest Sports Fanatics, back at you with a new video. Today is Monday, June 26, 2023, with your boy Ryan and the Northwest Sports Fanatics. Make sure you guys subscribe to the channel. Smash that like button either now or on your way out. Donate to your boy if you can. Cash App $, ORIONNWSF, and the YouTube Super Chat right here. So obviously we've been plugging away, making adjustments to the channel to add a few different camera angles and different visuals and, try to go over what would be the best option. And I think this one might be one of the winners. I definitely like this. So you still get the background. We're going to get the scoreboard. We're going to get the stats. And I still have the ability to, move things around, which I'll be able to show here in just 1 second. But I do hope everyone is having a fantastic day. We got MLB action tonight. Washington Nationals versus my Seattle Mariners. First pitch just in about 10 minutes or so. But hope you guys like the new look. And again, we're not going away necessarily, from the original look, but we're just adding a few different things. And then you can, we'll have the stat pages up if we want to go this particular route. If we want to be able to break something down, we can go this route here. If we just want the scoreboard, just at the top, we can get that, right? And then primarily we'll probably be here. So that way we can look at all the stats. So it's nice to be able to have the flexibility. Sarah in the building. What's good? Let's get to 100 and donos. But it's starting to come together, and I can always switch up the different colors, with the name and obviously the ticker down below. We did yellow for Crime Tape for quite some time, and I really do like that. It's kind of a universal color that goes with all the streams. So it'll probably be yellow or some shade of either sea foam, kind of bluish, tint, or a turquoise, or kind of a dark blue. But I feel this one is good. And, it took me a while to be able to try to find something, because I'm all about, symmetry, and I like things being able to be streamlined. And sometimes it's hard to be able to find a setup that, you feel looks good. And I do actually like this one quite a bit. All right, let's go over some of the lineups here. I even got a couple nice logos for the Nats. See, I go all out even for the visiting team. So we got the standard one that I use in the thumb, right? Then we got the big W, which is just kind of ridiculous, right? But the one I like the best, that looks the swaggiest, I'm going to use that one. That one looks clean there in the top right. So they have options, and even if it's the visiting team, I'm still going to go all out, and we're going to make sure that it is a Mariner and a National stream. So let's go over the starting lineups here real quick. And then obviously with the thumb, hey, a little Lane Thomas, a little Julio. Let's go, baby. Let's go. All right, we'll do the Nationals. Leading off for Washington, right fielder Lane Thomas. Batting second for the Nats, second baseman Luis Garcia. Batting third baseman Jaime Candelario. Batting cleanup for Washington, DH Joey Meneses. Batting fifth, left fielder Corey Dickerson. Pretty funny that they got the old little wigs and whatnot. Everyone's got their little thing when they hit homers. I had to definitely share that one. I like that one. Batting sixth, catcher Bird Ruiz. Batting seventh, first baseman Dominic Smith. Batting eighth, center fielder Derek Hill. And batting ninth, shortstop C.J. Abrams. On the mound for the Nationals, Trevor Williams. Okay, baby. I see you. Let's go. And for my Mariners, leading off, shortstop J.P. Crawford. Batting second, center fielder Julio Rodriguez. Batting third, first baseman Ty France. Batting fourth, right fielder Teoscar Hernandez. Batting fifth, big dumper catcher Cal Raleigh. Batting sixth, third baseman Eugenio Suarez. Batting 7th, left fielder Jared Kalanick. Batting 8th, DHing for Seattle, Mike Ford. And batting 9th, second baseman Colton Wong. And on the mound, our ace, our number one, Luis Castillo. Let's fucking go. Let's go, baby. I am ready to go. And it's just kind of exciting, for the people that are here every day, and also people that are new and people that are, kind of old school that maybe haven't seen a stream in a minute. It'll be nice to be able to get kind of some of that football crowd, back as we get closer to football season. I think they'll be quite surprised with all the different changes and upgrades, I feel. We're not losing any HD or 4K photos. Thumbnails have improved. We got everything with the different camera angles as well. I am ready to go. Let's get to 100 in donos. Let's do that. Oh, he's going to be 1. Paisley's going to be 2 in just a couple months. I can't even believe it. It's, time flies so quickly. So officially, there we go. Quicksilver in the building. What's good? I'm good. Like I said, and it's just nice to be able to kind of flip things around. We'll still have our standard look, from time to time. But again, we can go here, at any point if we want to break down stats and have it a little bit bigger. We don't got that problem anymore. Hell, if you don't even want to see my ugly mug and we just want to break down stats, we got the whole stat page there. Then we got a kind of a zoomed out look, but there's scoreboard just at the top, with the scores. So if we ever decide to go this route, and then obviously something that's going to give you scoreboard, you'll get a little bit of me, you get the stats. So we're good to go. And hopefully we can get some people to come through. This should be a decent matchup. Nothing is guaranteed. Obviously in this particular league, as we know that, because I know even with Elliot, it was like, as a Padres fan, he's like, we should be able to, beat them. But it shows you anybody can beat anyone on major league side. And just like in any, of the 4 major sports. But this year seems a little wild just with the adjustment, with all the different rule changes and whatnot. And a lot of teams haven't even really hit their stride just yet. Yeah, I'm just trying to, I'm always going to be adapting and trying to make things, as top notch as I can. So, we got the thumbs, on lock. It's always going to be like a 9 or a 10. So I definitely got that going, and we're still going to have the photos of the players. But I'm just trying to add every aspect of every baseball or sport fan or wrestling fan. Every fan is different. Every fan wants to see kind of something a little different, based on their broadcast. A lot of times YouTube is about you. But also, you want to be able to have a good presentation and be a little different from everyone else. So I just like to be able to have the flexibility where if I commit to an angle, it doesn't have to be like this the whole stream if I don't want to. Like at any given moment, if we want to go here, we can. We want to go and look at the stats a little bit larger. Boom, we're here. Don't even look at me. I got you, right? And then this look with just the scoreboard at top. And then going down, and I like this one too because it gets all the stats. It's the most streamlined. And again, like I said, having a smaller box kind of gives you that, video game, YouTube, Twitch feel and whatnot. And it's not, it's streamlined. Everything fits. So definitely excited. And I hope that quite a few people, that we get as they come through will like, sub, possibly donate at one point or another. And we can start to grow like we should. So. Yeah. Yes. I mean, I heard from, just looking on there, it looked like it was okay of a pay-per-view. Obviously, the big matches were pretty big, but yeah, Bryan Danielson, a.k.a. Daniel Bryan, fractured his arm like 10 minutes into the pay-per-view match yesterday, so he'll be out for 6 to 8 weeks, which is tough. Oh, of course he does. Well, Danielson has much respect for, the Japanese side and, just people that are good wrestlers, It's less talk, more action, and actually putting in that work. Not everyone can be an assassin on the mat, That's big facts. Let's go. And at any point, if we ever want to switch anything around, Like I said, I'm always willing to be able to switch things up for the fans as we go. So again, I'm debuting a brand new look. This is the very first day. Standard, we normally go here, but it definitely gives a nice vibe where at any point, and like I said, it's nice to be able to have additional stats, information, and whatnot. And I like to be able to, work hard for you guys. And so just like on your favorite TV show, there's a lot of camera angles. There's a lot of shit going on. Not a lot of people produce their own show, at this type of level. Lots of movement, a lot of button clicking, instead of just hitting start stream and that's it. But when you produce a show, it takes it to the next level. So, all right, come on. Lane Thomas in the box. Come on, baby. Let's go, Castillo. 295 average, 13 homers, 39 ribbies for Lane. Let's go. Back. Gone. You got to be shitting me. A homer already? The game just fucking started. Get the fuck out of here. Golly. Lane Thomas. Luis Castillo. Where are you? Damn. Just like that, huh? Golly. 1-0 already. Unbelievable.
The Nationals are a much better team this year than last year. This is a team where it looks like you really have to beat the Nationals this year. Last year they were not really a competitive team.
There we go. Nice job, Luis. Come on, dude. How do you giving up a homer already at the first batter? Come on, man. You're way better than that. Come on, Luis. Come on, baby. Right down the middle. I can't believe it's already 1-0. I definitely thought that they would have something going on, but I didn't think it would be like that. Good. Get it, Colton. To first to France. There we go. 2 away. Nice job. Oh, baby. Candelario grounded out to second. Top of the first, 1-0 Nationals. Next up for the Nats, DHing for Washington, Joey Meneses. Popped up. I'll take that. Let's go. All right, let's go to the bottom of the first. All right, a little pop out from Meneses. All right, come on, baby. Terrible start. You never want to give up runs like that so easily, but it is what it is. I was about to ask you, how was he? I actually was pulling up photos for Washington for the very first time, and I did notice that. Was he any good, or, did you guys get rid of him because of that, or? I don't really know too much about him. All right, leading off for the Mariners, shortstop J.P. Crawford. Batting second, center fielder Julio Rodriguez. And batting third, first baseman Ty France. Let's go, baby. Yeah, it just seems like, one thing that I want to add to the channel, and then, it leads to 10 more, clicks, and you just got to keep adding on and adding on. But I feel like the more that you add on, the more love and passion you put into something, the overall product is going to be better. So it's like I'm not going to stop, doing the photos or whatever. So, oh baby, come on. Yeah. Yeah, and I actually got a chance to even add some of the things there with like the text with the name on the screen. So it gave me an option for like, my name and then like, another option. So I was like, oh, might as well do Northwest Sports Fanatics. So. Big swing and a miss. 0-2 count to JP. Bottom of the first, 1-0 Nationals. Come on, JP. Chop foul. Yeah, but me and Paisley are going to be spending time together these next few days. So everyone is, out and about, and doing their thing, camping. So be spending a lot of time with Paisley and grinding it out with you guys, and that means that I won't have any limitations on how late or at what time. So at any point in the morning, in the afternoon, in the evening. So late, it's not really going to matter. So. Oh, this is fucking real life, Quicksilver. This is my life, baby. 0-2 count. Pitch is high. 1-2 count to JP. Batting only 240. Already bottom of the first. 1-0 Nats. Come on, JP. Let's go. We need you tonight, JP. Let's go, baby. 2-2 pitch from Williams. Oh, JP crushes it. Back. Going, baby. Yeah. JP Crawford. Woo! Let's go. Hell yeah. Oh, hell yeah. JP never really hits homers. Get the fuck out of here. You kidding me? Oh, yeah, baby. Let me see it. Oh, look at that. Let me see some fireworks. Oh, there they are. Yeah, baby. Woo! Let's go. Give him the trident, baby. That's what I'm talking about. Hell yeah. 1-1. I mean, I don't want to lose to the Nats. Like, we're already doing shitty. They're 30-47. We already had a hard time with, fucking the Yankees and, having to deal with the Marlins and having to fucking deal with the Orioles. Like, this is, for some people, they're like, oh, you guys are easily going to win. When you're 500, it's a joke. Nothing is fucking easy. They're well below 500, but that doesn't mean that they can't win games, and they were beating the fucking Padres. So, Julio, of course, he's swinging early. Run it out. Safe. Yes. There we go, my boy. Julio Rodriguez. Run that shit out. My boy. That's what I'm talking about. Electric start. Let's go, baby. I see you, J-Rod. Keep it moving, baby. I see you. Let's do it on the defensive side as well. Hey, I put you on the thumb for a reason. Let's go. That's what I'm talking about. 1-1. Wow. And a little toddler got the fucking home run ball. Amazing. Let's go. Thank you. I appreciate you. So what do you think as far as now seeing kind of everything with, the colors, with the ticker, the name, just how everything is looking? This is come on, Ty, run. Oh, he's so slow. One away. But what do you think? I mean, this is probably one of the better looks, that we've had. I mean, like I said, I like having things streamlined, with everything, right? But as far as like actually having, the scoreboard and then having now multiple camera angles, stats, it's kind of cool. It's like it went from, like one look, and I was, adding things. Then we got the thumbs done, and now we don't worry about that. Now it's just about presentation, camera angles, adding more and more. So, and like I said, it is, my creativity trying to come out. I've always try to do things on my own. I don't go to any other channel for inspiration. I don't want to copy anyone else's style. I want to just kind of, trial and error, make this box this big, move this over here. What's going to look the best? And I think we got a little bit of a winner here. Sarah with a tenner. I appreciate you. Thank you so much. Safe. Sarah's getting it started. $10 dono. I appreciate you. She doesn't want me to eat fingernail or air sandwiches for dinner. $10 dono. Bang, bang, bang. Boom, boom, boom. Stacks on stacks. Racks on racks. Cactus Jack. Bang, bang. Thank you so much. $10 holla. 90 to go to hit the first goal. Appreciate you. $10. Thank you so much. Let's go. Let's go. And then Hernandez just struck out swinging. What's new? But he has been kind of hot for us within the last 15 games. Him and Julio for sure. Next up, big dumper. Cal Raleigh pops up. Wow, that was way too fast of an inning. Come on, Cal. I hate when everyone swings on the first pitch. Can we be a little bit more patient? But at least we got 2 homers right out of the gate, so at least there's action. We're not sitting at 0-0 into the 8th inning. So I just wish guys would be more patient. Julio needs to be more patient. France usually is. Teoscar, I know you're getting hot at the right time, but I feel like J-Rod and Teoscar's number would be all-star level if they were just patient. And then obviously with Cal, there's no point of the Mariners swinging at the first 2 pitches when your batting average as a team is fucking 230. It's come on. All right, end of the first inning. We're knotted up at 1. Oh, did he? All the hate. Well, Cardinals fans are pissed, right? It's you're not used to being, as bad as you guys are. It's kind of a, it's kind of mind-blowing, right, that it's this bad, but it's a lot of things that are bad, not just him. So, but obviously he's, yeah, maybe he should have retired already and whatnot, but yeah, rough. That is rough. You got to be mentally strong, though, All right, what did you want? You want some Will Ospreay, you said? All right, we'll try to sprinkle in some Will Ospreay. Oh, Griffey statue. I see it.
Top-ranked research, care, and learning working together to improve your health. UW Medicine, a higher degree of healthcare. Junior looking on as the Mariners and the Nationals off to a hot start.
49.
Set for both starting pitchers. Right back where we started as Castillo moves across the changeup for strike 1.
I got all my screens a little bit different now, so it'll take a second, but I got one for you for the time being. Ospreay, baby. Like I told you, when Ospreay and Kenny Omega go at it, no matter what, it's going to be a 5-star match. It's going to be one of the best matches of the year, if not. So Corey Dickerson up next. Popped up. 1 away. Hey, you can't wear the wig today, Corey. Next up, catcher Keibert Ruiz. Come on, Louise. I don't need to fucking put your face on the stream 24/7, but let's go, dude. There we go. Elliot in the building. What's good? Elliot, I've been grinding. I've been trying to, improve a bunch of things. Let me know what you think. I think we found maybe a possible winner. with everything. So obviously we have our normal streamline look, and I don't have to have my name there in the corner, right? Then we can go boom. We want stats. We got the stats on a bigger level if we need it. Hell, you don't want to look at my ugly mug? No problem. We got stats big, right? Then we got another look where we can end up doing, just a scoreboard, kind of a zoomed out, and then we got maybe the winner, maybe with this one. So let's go. Feels good. Hope you're doing good, Elliot. My boy, did you eat some pizza today? You better. Pizza, baby. But I feel like, for all the people that, wanted to be able to, see some kind of score or additional, information and whatnot, now we're at a point where there's, until I figure out more camera angles and other things that I'm going to be doing. But, yeah, it's just kind of cool to be able to, have things done on the fly where, it's not like you commit to one camera angle for the whole stream and then, it is what it is. And like I said, I can move things around at any given point. Like I don't even need to have that, see? So that can be there. You can see me. You don't have to see me. Let's go, baby. Oh, baby. I mean, it definitely is going to make me work a hell of a lot more. I mean, I was already producing the show. So now it's like, really have to grind it out. And, depending on where we go from this mode or, want some stats, you got them. Okay. And then, hey, we want to break something down. We can do it. And then, that type of view. And then here, back. Gone. You got to be shitting me. Another homer? Oh, my God. Dominic Smith with the dinger. 2-1 Nationals. Damn it. You kidding me? And then we'll see the little fireworks up there. Oh, look at that. Oh. Bang, 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 bang. Fireworks. Home run for Smith. Fuck. I mean, come on, Castillo. Supposed to be like one of the best in the world. What the fuck is up, dude? You've been pitching like shit lately. Colton Wong to France. All right, we're out of the inning now. Go to the bottom of the second, but we're down 2-1. Play better. How the fuck are we losing to the Nats? Come on. That's why I didn't put you on the thumb. You know what? It was really funny because I had a choice to either put Castillo. I normally put the pitchers, Castillo on the thumb, Kirby on the thumb, Bryce Miller on the thumb. Maybe I'll put Wu on the thumb, but then normally I'm going to go to Julio first, and then I'll trickle down to either positional players or if it's one of the good pitchers. And when Luis is starting, I normally put him on there. But then I was like, you know what? I don't feel like doing him today. I think like I'm going to go a different route. You know what I mean? And I decided to go a different route. And, man, Luis, what is up, man? Brutal. Let's go to the bottom of the second inning. All right, leading off for the Mariners in the bottom of the second, Eugenio Suarez. Batting second this inning, left fielder Jared Galanek. And batting third, DHing for Seattle, Mike Ford. Let's fucking go. All right, let me try to get some more photos in here for you. Pepperoni, yeah.
Beacon Plumbing is all about the community, from the hydroplanes to helping feed the community.
13-3, yeah, I know. I saw the LSU. It wasn't even close. I actually watched some of it, so.
It must be at least 70 degrees to get on the paddleboard. Now, some might call me soft. I call myself practical. Unfortunately, today, when my day allowed for paddleboarding, it was
didn't get there before you had to be at the ballpark.
No, but I am looking forward to the day off on Thursday. I think it's going to be pushing 80. I think that's going to be prime paddleboard weather by my standards.
Get your long sleeve swim shirt. Big sun hat.
That's right. Yes, exactly. Wanted to Gino.
Everybody knows that Aaron glitters like the vampires, you know?
That's exactly right. I tried. Angie, I tried.
All right, bottom of the second, 2-1. I'm just trying to be able to try to find some good Osprey ones. There's not, some of them are kind of good. Some of them don't format properly, but I'll try to get you a couple more once we get into the commercial. Let's go.
Already had 3 solo home runs in this game.
No, unbelievable. 3 solo home runs. What the fuck is going on here? Unbelievable. Come on, Suarez. I'll tell you what, though, as we get more views and we get more subs and possible donos and we start to grow, definitely gonna be having to focus. I mean, I already got like 8 screens I'm already looking at, and I got the fucking TV, and now adding all these other things on here, it definitely will be interesting. But I think I'll be able to do it. I don't think it'll be out of my element. It's gonna make everything better. Suarez popped up. Diving catch missed by Dickerson. Was it foul? I think it was. Yep. Oh, he might be hurt.
The most important thing there, we're taking another look at the effort. Almost got it. It's so tough, going into the wall like that. I mean, you'd love to go head first into that, but, Corey's like, I'm not an idiot.
Let's go, baby. I even fucking, I never bring out the chain unless it's like a big game or like playoffs. It's against the Nats, but I brought the chain out today. I need the dub. Okay. Normally the chain will not come out against a team like the Nats, but I mean, that's kind of where things have been. It's also the anniversary of our fight, with the Angels, where we had Winker get hit and we just started fighting and beating the shit out of the Angels. And then we had a bunch of guys suspended, but then we went on to like a 12 to 14 game win streak, last year. And that's kind of what, started the hotness for the Mariners last year. And we ended up breaking the streak. So I don't know if we need to fight someone again, but big swing and a miss on full count, struck him out, 1 away. Come on, baby. I'll give Trevor Williams some love too. I don't have to be a hater. We'll even give him the cool logo. Look, I gave him 3 logos. I got that one, and then this one is ridiculous, but that one looks the coolest. So I was like, I got to make them look swaggy too. All right. Trevor Williams. Don't do that good of a job, Trevor. All right. Got to win this game. So many buttons, so many photos, so many cameras. Come on, baby. Come on, Jared. Let's go, baby. MVP for our season, the first 50 games.
Congratulations to
Matty Beniers getting the award. Hack finishes 3rd in the Jack Adams Trophy for Coach of the Year, which still, I mean, I don't know if anyone really thought that they were going to win, these awards. I think Beniers, we thought that was, anyone that watches hockey, that was a lock. But yeah, I figured that Hack would finish somewhere between 2nd and 4th. So not surprised. He'll get Coach of the Year at one point or another before his career is up in Seattle. They're going to keep improving. So come on, Jared. On the corner looking. Got him. You got to be shitting me. Jared is like, what? All right. 2 away. Next up, DH for Seattle, Mike Ford. Bottom of the second, 2-1 Nationals. It's crazy, too. I actually had my my Ken Griffey Jr. Russell Athletic, sewn throwback, and those are really fucking rare. But it's funny, like when I was wearing it, like because it's a cutoff, so it looked like I had no arms, just the way that the cut was on it. I'll wear it at one point, so. It happens. It's baseball. I mean, I watch every game of Seattle and many, many other games of the Dodgers and a lot of the good teams, obviously in Major League Baseball in 2023. And I mean, anybody beating anyone in any sport is not a surprise, but especially in baseball. I mean, even if you're playing like the A's or the Royals or the Nats, nothing is guaranteed. So Shit happens. And it's not like the Mariners are as good as they were last year. We're not in the same stratosphere yet. Ford, there we go. Yeah. There we go. That's what happens when you find your DH after game like 60 and you finally found your guy. That's my guy, man. This guy can hit. He goes yard. We finally found our DH like every day. And he, like I said, he's kind of the Vogelback. He's a little bit bigger. He's a little chubby. He's a little thick. Got big tree trunk legs, but he's got good power in the arms. And I like it. Next up, Elliot's favorite, the best player in Major League Baseball to him, second baseman, Colton Wong. He was the Wong choice. But hey, I do like his defense, though. So, it didn't, I thought he would be better hitting, and, maybe he'll be able to turn it around in the second half of the season. I've seen, crazier shit happen. But we already have a replacement for him anyways. So 164 average, 1 home run, 11 ribbies. So Jose Caballero, he's the better hitter. Wong is the better defender. But every once in a while, you got to, you can't just be like, fuck Wong and just not play him at all. You got to sprinkle him in a little bit because you never know. Jose gets hurt. You want Wong to feel like he's still a part of the team instead of just being, sitting there on the bench and never playing in the dugout. So. Two-one pitch. Chop foul. 2-2 count. Come on, Wong. Let's go, baby. Come on. I mean, hell, the game that I went to, he had the best game of the season against the Cardinals. I went up for 2 games, sat next to a girl that, was a Brewer fan that was actually at the game that was the Cardinals Mariners. And I said, you know what? Colton might actually do something today. Believe it or not, he went 3 for 4 that game. So anything can happen. You talk shit into existence. Little dribbler, and he's at. All right, end of the second inning, 2-1 Nationals. All right, let me see if I can get you a couple more Ospreys or Omegas. Yeah, he's definitely up there for me because, like I said, he reminds me, of a little RVD-ish. Him and Omega, they're just fantastic. The chemistry is, amazing. All right, I got you that one. And I got you another. Appreciate you. And anyone, obviously, that donates, they can get whatever they want, whatever their favorites are. Doesn't have to even be baseball. It could be baseball player, past or present, wrestler, food, whatever the hell you want. You got it. I got you. See if I can get you one more. Yeah, since I got more screens up, it like I said, it's a lot more work, but I feel that it will be worth it. Let's go. Appreciate you. All right, come on, baby. Let's get it, baby. Shout out to Cyber for sharing on the channel as well. And like I said, it'll just be cool to be able to see, the football crowd and, the wrestling crowd. Like we're going to be able to have all these things to kind of change up and improve. And, and I'm going to keep working. I'm going to try to, keep making unique ones. And, I have the ability to kind of go through. But like I said, it's just nice to be able to have options on where you can go. Over Castillo's head. Throw it. Wild throw to first, and he goes to second. Damn it. It's nice to be able to have the flexibility, though. And then, boom, it's something important we want to break down. We got that. We don't got to wait. And then that one's kind of cool because that'll just have, like, what's going on with the score.
Normal arm swing to get rid
And
of
then
the
boom,
ball.
we want all the stats. So at any point, if we want to talk about something, we want to go to a different view, and yeah, I got you.
Into the dugout.
Even more to the point of how much this Nationals team puts the ball in play. First time through the order, Castillo is not.
All right, Lane Thomas back. Nice wild throw, obviously, by the Mariners. Abrams to second, top of the third. Washington 2, Seattle 1. Come on. Next up, right fielder Lane Thomas. I do that like that national logo, though. That one's a lot better than, just I did that one because it's standard, with like the thumb. And I don't know, this one, the one that they use is ridiculous. Like a big ass cursive W. Like, why not this? Swaggy. 0-2 count. Throw to second. Abrams is safe.
Yeah, over his last 18 games, he's hitting 352. He's got 14 extra base hits over that span, including 5 home runs, and scored 16 times.
Top of the third. Nationals 2, Mariners 1. Fuck my life. Runner at second, no outs. And it sucks, when you have your number one, Castillo, and if he's struggling, you're like, okay, well, if you're not at 500 or below, hopefully your ERA and your strikeouts are still pretty good. And it's like maybe the run support isn't there, but sometimes the run support is there and he still can't get it done. So we haven't been in a good rhythm, but I do like our pitching staff, Castillo and Miller, Kirby, nice K, let's go, and then Woo. Gilbert's our worst at this point. But that's not saying a whole lot. And then Robbie Ray is out for the year, and we'll get Marco back at some point, and then I'll see what happens there. Because if Marco comes back healthy and he's okay, he might even leapfrog Logan Gilbert, believe it or not. All right, Luis Garcia batting second in the order is up now. Chop foul. We'll still give the visiting team some love. I didn't take all that time to get all the sweet HD 4K photos for nothing. Come on, Castillo. Fuck, right past JP. Damn, they're going to score here. 3-1 Washington. Fuck, man. The Matt Payton is in the building. What's good, brother?
Just to give you an idea of how fast
Your boy's been working, trying to improve shit.
he actually had to freeze. There you go. He had to freeze because
How are you, bro?
hesitates, go back, no, and still easily able to score from second base.
Now the air coming back to sting the Mariners right away.
Top of the third, 3-1 Washington. My God. And it's really ironic, though, because I had a feeling that this could kind of happen, but I really was hoping that it wasn't going to happen. Neimer Candelario. Come on, Castillo. Candelario. A Locomoco. Candelario, 260 average, 10 homers, 36 ribbies. Top of the third, 3-1 Washington. Pitches outside. 2 balls, 1 strike. Come on, Luis. I mean, I don't know what I got to do to get him going. Come on, man.
That's what I'm saying is we made it through. We're in the
2-1 pitch. Chop foul towards first base. That's a souvenir.
And again, these are things we want to avoid, but it would be the first time in his career that he would homer in 3 straight. With this disclaimer.
Oh, yeah. Definitely athlete of the year. Shit, she made college basketball for women more popular than the men. Caitlin Clark. Hell, I paid more attention, not just because of even you, being an Iowa fan, but I mean, that would have just, seeing what she was doing was definitely special, and I got to see Sabrina here in Oregon, do her thing, and she's one of the best in the world already. She's a triple-double machine, and I honestly think if we didn't have COVID, the Ducks for the women, they would have won the championship that year. I really do think that. And normally I don't say things like that, but got him. Nice double play right there. There we go. Now we're only down 3-1. Damn it.
Priority by adding Priority Boarding. You're twice the card you were after adding 2 times the miles on gas, rideshare, and streaming services. And the $99 companion voucher anywhere Alaska Airlines flies. Gorgeous. Are you ready? Okay. Is that too much?
All right, let's go to the bottom of the third inning.
George Thorogood and the Destroyers.
Bottom of the third inning, leading off for the Mariners, shortstop J.P. Crawford. Batting second, center fielder Julio Rodriguez. And batting third this inning, first baseman Ty France. Let's go, baby. Come on. Can't be losing to this team. Luis, what is wrong, bro? I wonder if, if it's not even if he's hurt. Like, what the hell is going on with our team? It's rough. What's good? Nilly, Philly. It's Phillip. Well, I'm doing good. I already knew, it's like you look on paper if you're like betting or if not betting, and it's like, oh, the Mariners got this, they're not that good, but they're better than the Nats and they're at home. But home field advantage in baseball sometimes really doesn't exist until playoffs. Because a lot of times, you can get teams that aren't even really that good. It could be the A's or the Royals or a Nats coming into any building and winning. I mean, me and fucking Elliot know. Hell, he lost to the Nats, yesterday, day before? So. But I'm doing good. I just debuted a new little look to the channel and everything. So, obviously we'll have my standard look and, we got many things that we can go over just depending on what we want to talk about and stats that we want to be able to bring up and whatnot. And, I'm always working. I'm always trying to, give you guys many options. Yeah. But you know what? Like you and me, we both can come back. It is possible. You know what I mean? I just think with us, we just have the harder division. Fucking American League is tough. National League is kind of bootios. Let's be honest. You got the Braves, right? You got the Diamondbacks, you got the Dodgers, but there's not like the same amount of good teams like they are in the American League. American League's got way more. So, I mean, anyone that doesn't think so, they're not watching the league very closely. So. All right, come on, Julio. Of course, he swings at the first pitch. Come on, baby. Next up, Julio Rodriguez. Come on, baby. Be electric. Be that star that I know you are. Come on now. Bottom of the third. Washington 3, Seattle 1. Runner at first. 1-for-1 with a single in the first. Julio, yeah! Ripping it. Go, go, go. Yeah, baby. Here we go. We're getting runs this inning. It's because I wore the fucking chain today. Who wears a chain against the fucking National? I do. Usually I save it for like big moments, big rivalry games or like playoffs. Oh shit. Yeah, because they like anything that you say, your phone obviously listens to you and whatnot. So, it's like you start talking about, camping gear or whatever. And then all of a sudden, all your apps and all your shit is like, tents and Camping World and all kinds of crazy shit, man. Thank you, man. I mean, it's not as nice as the duck ones. The chain is heavier on this end. It's the chain is heavy, but as far as like the logo, it's like a foam. And and a lot of the ones that are foam, they're not two-sided, which would make it even better. But it's not like the hard, like cast metal, that obviously that I have with my boy, Collegiate Art Designs. Now, if he ends up making me one, like I probably am due for another Northwest Sports Fanatics custom chain or something. So, there's nothing wrong with being a National and a Mets fan. Do you have a preference on which one you like more? I mean, I only really have one team for myself, but I do appreciate and I cover the Dodgers because of my dad, and he's been following them, since the 50s. And regardless of what my dad's team was, like if it was Yankees or Cardinals or hell, even if it was the A's, I still would, appreciate it. It's like when you have someone in the fam that is that dedicated to a sport. Not many people I know that are over 50 that watch every single game, which would be like 162 plus, playoffs. So it's a lot of commitment, so it's not just me being Northwest Sports Fanatics. My dad is a part of this as well. So. Popped up. Runners get back. Yeah, like I said, Sarah, Elliott, you guys, normally I'll make the final call, on stuff. You can message me on, Twitter or whatever, and we can have a discussion or whatnot. But usually I feel we're all on the same page. You know what I mean? So if shit needs to be done, you know what I mean? Like I said, there's no point of spamming the chat no matter what it is. There's no reason to be typing 5, 6, 7 comments in a row when other people, you know what I mean? Like regardless of what it is, and obviously usually people that do that are like 15 and under, sometimes you'll get people that are over that age that do it. So. Bottom of the third, 3-1 Washington, runners at first and second. It's the only series versus the Nats this season. That's why this one is so important. Come on, Teoscar. Come on, baby. I'm just really loving that things are slowly kind of coming together. It's not, I always had a vision early, when I was younger, when I first started, like what I wanted the channel to look like. And, I dreamed about having thumbs that look like this, on this caliber and then just being able to, have all kinds of options and being able to show the personality a little bit. Big swing and a miss. Got him. Damn it, Teoscar. And it's just like we're not even anywhere near being done. But it's just kind of exciting, if you are a regular, to see the progression and growth, even sometimes stream by stream. Like just because I do a stream on Sunday doesn't mean it's going to look the same Monday. So that's kind of exciting. Next up, big dumper, Cal Raleigh. Of course, he swings on the first pitch. Damn it. Pops up. Hopefully that will go foul. Yeah. So, I mean, usually, yeah, exactly. So you already know, remember, this like spell cheek. And, when we've had those other people in the past, and then we had to figure out who they are. And, you can definitely tell a lot of times how old someone is based on how they type, what they say, the spaces, the punctuation, is it slang? And then how often, things are, it's like the psychology of live chat and like chat. And it's not only chat on YouTube, it could be on Twitch. It could be, like on any type of chatting program, that has a chat option. You definitely, sometimes you'll get people that, chat like they're young and they're actually old, or, maybe they are dyslexic or something, you know what I mean? But most of the time, I think that, it's kind of hard to be able to fool people in the chat, especially if you're super, super young too. End of the third inning, 3-1 Nationals. Next up for the Nationals, 0 for 1, DH, Joey Meneses. Batting second this inning, left fielder, Corey Dickerson. No homers for you. I'd better not see this fucking wig come out. And batting third, catcher, Keybird Ruiz. Hey, I might be a Mariner fan, but I'm going to still give the love to the opposing team. Now we just need fucking Castillo to wake up. Come on, baby. Come on, Louise. I debuted in my new look for you. Man, I mean, we've had some, and obviously, some people will continue to make fake ones and come through, and usually you can kind of tell based on, what they say and how they say it, Jared in the building. Jared Williams, Yankee fan. He put 40 on the Nats at 8:30 and was like, no, yeah. Well, it's risky to put, money on a team that, you don't really, a team that's like 30 and 47. I mean, it's like you either think that they're going to get hot, or the Mariners are just going to, just stink it up at home. And then Castillo doesn't have a 10K game. He has an off game. And if you have an off game by Castillo or Gilbert or Bryce, yeah, you can get 5 runs on them and we might lose, And then that's just including the starting pitcher. We don't even know after Castillo gets pulled, like, what are we going to firm up or are we going to get worse? Luckily, we have really good mid relievers and closers. So when I have the starting pitchers go out, I don't get worried. But I know a lot of teams in Major League Baseball, if you're a fan, you do get worried unless you have like a top 10 staff like I do. So it's like when you have a top 10 staff, sometimes like Topa and Brash and, and some of these guys, Seawald, Munoz, they might fuck up or the other team might get hot. But I got better mid relievers and closers than most in Major League Baseball. It's just like we need to get everyone on the same page. The hitters, the pitchers. We finally figured out the DH, but again, it's just baseball's competitive. And, it's one of those things that, not every team is going to be great every single year unless you have a great manager, a great organization, great farm system. Like right now you can tell like the Braves are going to be good for quite some time, right? They look good. Dodgers will always be good, right? Now you got new teams like, Corbin Carroll with the Diamondbacks. That's cool, right? Will the Padres get better? Hopefully they do for Elliott's sake. So, and then obviously, with, the American League, it's like Tampa Bay Rays, Texas Rangers. Then you already know the Astros and Yankees will be coming. And then who else is left? Blue Jays, Mariners, and a few others. But Guardians, Corey Dickerson in the box. I couldn't tell you, bro. Megan with a 20. I appreciate you. Thank you so much. $20 holla. Won't be on tomorrow. Here's something a little to tie you over. And I got a new look, a new debut. So I'm glad you got to come in. And, I'm always trying to improve the channel. And I'm always going to add more things for me to do. It's going to be a lot of work. But I feel not only will I like it more, but I think the fans will like it more too. Because no one's going to work harder on improving shit on a daily basis than me. So $20 holla. Bang, 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 boom, 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 stacks on stacks, racks on racks, Cactus Jack. Bang, bang, $20 holla. Let me know what you want to see for a photo. What is your timetable on how long you're going to be here? So that way I can, I'll try to get some photos prepped. And then if you got to go, I understand. So I know you've been getting migraines and whatnot, but yeah, definitely have been trying to adjust. So, we still are going to have our normal look. And we don't even have to. So we're going to have the normal look. And then we can always go to this with the stats, which is perfect. Kind of like a gaming stream kind of vibe. And then we can always go when you want to see it a little bit bigger, break stats down. Don't want to see my ugly mug. Boom. We can really break it down this way. And then another option for just a scoreboard option and me a little bit bigger. And then obviously with more stats. And, you know, I'm a stat guy. A lot of us are stat guys and stat girls. So, but obviously this one is the most streamlined. So that's why I think I like it the most. And then we'll still be incorporating the photos and whatnot. So, and I like symmetry. You know, I like things, you know, that's why I use 2 mics, you know, instead of just one. I like being able to have the symmetry. You know, I'm attention to detail. And yeah, I think we found a winner. You know, I'm always working, and there'll be others that I can add. I think I can have 8. So your boy is not done. Like I got 5 right now that we can go through and switch up at any point. So, you know, at any point, if, you know, the fans want to see a different angle, or, you know, as I do it, you know, periodically throughout the stream and whatnot, but I like this one and the way that it's situated. I appreciate you. Let me know what you want to see for photos, and I got you. And a bang, 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 bang. 30 doll hairs. Let's get to a hundo. Let's do that. Air sandwiches aren't very good. I did see that. Yeah. Maddie, though. Maddie won, and Hack got 3rd. Don't worry. Well, you know, for Hack to get Coach of the Year, he'll get it when we win the Stanley Cup, right? You know, or when we end up, you know, making it to the West Final. There's going to be an opportunity there. So, you like it? Good. I'm glad. You know, anyone that has any comments, if they think it fucking sucks, it's okay. You know, I'm trying to, you know, improve for you guys. And like I said, I'm not going to be satisfied with just one look. I'm always, you know, going to keep things moving, and we're still going to be able to do some amazing photos along the way. So nothing has changed. It's more work, but I'm, you know, changing the font, changing the ticker color on the bottom. And I went through all the colors, and I feel that blue and yellow look the best. Like yellow is like crime tape, and that was the one that I used for the longest time. And then, you know, and then kind of like if we do a tropical freestyle stream, kind of like that turquoise or that tropical color, that blue, I like that. And then obviously a little bit darker blue is very calming. You know, some of the other colors like the green apple that I love, or like the pinks or the purples, it's kind of out there. You know, I would have to be able to match it up to like a tropical background. But yeah, it's just nice to be able to mix things up on a daily basis, or even on the fly during a stream. But I think we finally have a winner. You know, what's not winning is fucking me right now. Washington Nationals 3, Mariners 1. But I still think we can come back. And I appreciate that very much. Okay. Yeah, let me know what you want for photos, and I got you. Well, I mean, this is just going to be better, too. Because like I said, you know, I can have this, you know, and we can zoom in, we can zoom out, left side, right side. You know, it's you know, most people will have a standard look. But I'm always going to push the limits, you know, no matter what, you know, because it's like I said, if you're producing a show rather than just being a streamer, it's like when you're a producer and a streamer, there's a lot more going on, more screens. You know, you can't fucking have ADD. You know, I'll tell you that. You have to really be able to be on it. But I definitely have always wanted something, you know, kind of like this. And I'm still going to be working to incorporate my custom. But I might have to use the custom scoreboard on another platform, and that would mean spending more money monthly on another platform, you know, and that'll be another like $15 or $20 a month. So depending on, you know, how things go, yeah, we'll do this. But if things get better financially for me and I can find another platform to use the custom, I definitely would love to use it because I paid good money for it and it looks awesome, you know, for the NFL side and the college football side. I don't have any of the logos for baseball, hockey, or basketball, but I imagine if I reached out to Johnny, he would send them to me, you know, even if I had to pay a little fee. I mean, I wouldn't care, you know, just to be able to have them. But yes, the Rookie of the Year. Yeah. Well, did you see that he didn't pay his players? Like he sent them the money, right? And then, you know, they got kicked out of the league for like the Arena League, and then he paid them and he took the money back. What a scumbag. Guy's going to get fucking sued. Like he is not mentally there. People wanted to say like Kanye, you know, might not be there. Kanye, I feel, you know, is more of a genius, you know, and he's gone through some rough times, obviously with the people that he's been with, people he has kids with, and also medication. and being on certain medications when Kanye was like on a couple and then going on to like 7. So I feel like AB and Kanye, when they like linked up, I was like, people are like, oh, these guys are, crazy, but there's a difference. AB just fucking crazy, but he at one point he might have had one of the best 6-year stretches at wide receiver. But Kanye will still be a genius at any point in his life and will be able to come up with new ideas. He's an idea guy. Obviously, AB is more of a fraud guy. It's sad to see him be so crazy still. But, if you don't have good people around you, right, and if you're not willing to change or listen, then that's the product that you get. So, you're not obviously clearly all there. Because honestly, if AB didn't do that, there is a chance that Tampa might have been able to make the NFC Championship game, and who knows what maybe could have happened. But, I mean, I didn't really think that we would have been able, to win it all that year, but we could have went further. He screwed us, and then we had injuries too with Godwin. So it's like we couldn't afford to have everyone out, so. Yeah, we already know Antonio Brown, a clown, fly like a butterfly, sting like AB. But again, football field, he was incredible for about that 6-year stretch. Remember when they had Roethlisberger, Le'Veon Bell, and Antonio Brown, and they were all like top 5? Like Roethlisberger was still like balling, and he was like a top 5, top 10 quarterback. AB at one point was the best receiver in the league, or number 2. And Le'Veon Bell was right there with TG 400, Todd Gurley. Remember when Gurley and Le'Veon were the best? That shows you how far along things are, and the running back position can fall off. So. I have no idea, bro. I don't know if they think they've changed things. That would be something that I would go to the FanDuel or any of the other, the gambling, then go to their facts section, click on the website, and then you should be able to go there and find out that information. Google might be able to give you some information as well, depending on the source, that's linked. Like if it's an actual like FanDuel response, through like the answers and the questions. But to be honest, bro, I don't know. I don't know. Things might have changed. It's like sometimes when they do promotions, for, Disney Plus and Peacock and Apple Plus, it's like I did one that was like a week trial, and then I found another one that was like 2 months, so I guess it just depends on how you sign up and also over the time. Uh-oh, back. Gone! Eugenio Suarez. My guy! Yeah, baby. Let me see it in the background, baby. Let me see it. Let me see the little fireworks. See how ESPN has to catch up. Let's go, baby. Come on, Gino. Maybe there it is. See, look at that. Oh. There it goes. Pew, 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 pew. Let's go. 3-2, baby. Good. I was going to say, that's perfect. That is perfect. Good choice. I'll throw in some hack in there for you, too. Jared with a single. Woo! There we go. Jared Kelenic swings on that first pitch strike. Bang, bang, bang. Let's go. Next up, DH Mike Ford. Let's go, baby. Hey. I think AB might need more than therapy. When the Mariners play like shit. I mean, anyone that watches baseball on a regular basis, scores shouldn't surprise anyone. But if you're a casual watcher or you only watch, maybe one team, this is something that me and Elliot, have seen on the regular. Sarah too. It's like if you have a team and you watch kind of the league, no one is, above anyone else. Like, yeah, when you're playing the Braves, the Rangers, or the Tampa Bay Rays, you're probably fucked. But there is a chance that you might be able to still squeak something out. And as bad as the Royals and the Nats and the A's are, they can still beat your favorite team, including mine. And we know this. So. No, you got to wait for some of the other streams that I do. depending on when they come in. But usually there'll be a few people that do it on that end with the different gambling sites, but not every stream is going to have someone that's doing it on a regular basis.
Our fans still booing when we throw over. It's hard. We all have to be reconnected.
Nah, I don't, bro. I'm sorry.
They throw over. Disengagements are good.
Corner. Placed that perfectly.
All right, let me try to get some Maddie photos here prepped. Bottom of the fourth, 3-2 Nationals. Mike Ford, 2-2 count, runner at first. Let's go, baby.
Almost never happened, it feels like. Second time he's kept a close eye at Kelnick.
This is where I want Williams to like get on and then just like accidentally disengage just because he wants to, and then have walk calls. Not like to throw over to first base, but just disengage to, you know, they weren't ready to throw yet.
Very close call here. Could be a strike. All right, EQC Tracer, full count out of 4.
All right, I'm getting a couple for you.
So he's on his way to second base.
Uh-oh. Jared Kelenic to second. There we go. Here, I'll switch it up. I'll even give you your Kraken. We got to look at the Kraken logo. Yeah, there we go. Release the Kraken. See, that's a new one. I haven't seen that one. All right, Maddie. Rookie.
It
Yeah.
is treated like a ball. So that runner advances, and any other base traffic advances as well.
Appreciate you.
Things change a little bit for right Ford. You have a runner on second base, no outs. All right. Now,
I'll try to get you a few more once I have a little bit more time.
you know, get something to the right side. If it gets through, even better.
Your OCD. Like that.
Yeah, that's a tough pitch to do.
I mean, and then I can make the box obviously all the way towards the top, like full screen. You know, I have options on how I can make it. So like, you know, we're not set in stone, you know, and like I said, we don't have to see my name there either. That can be turned off there too. So everything is adjustable. That's what's cool. You know what I mean? Like if I can use my creativity plus, you know, go through and, you know, we can have, you know, one look and then boom, we want some stats. Your OCDs, like I need you on that left side. Then you're like, I don't want to see your ugly mug. It's like, shit, I don't want to see it either. Boom, let's look at some stats. And then boom, we want to look at another angle, right? And we got that as well. So we can do it like this, okay? And then we got to turn this on. So boom, right? Like that. Or we can get all the stats and be here. So I need you on that. I need you on that left side, he said. Yeah, I agree, man. I don't know when I can. I mean, I can't afford shit. You know, I'm grinding for my livelihood and just to be able to stay above water, you know, pay bills and be able to do my dream. You know, some people don't understand it. I know some people probably admire, you know, my journey and like what I've sacrificed with like the Jordan rookie and, you know, and all the effort that I put in and, you know, knowing that it's not just me and, you know, the fantastic job that Sarah does as lead mod and all you other mods that are in the room and all the mods that are in the mod gang and all the regulars as well. And, you know, it's you know, good things are coming. It's just a matter of time. You sent me something, Okada? Damn, LSU 18-4. They are college baseball champions. What an ass whooping on Florida. God damn. Oh, no, I saw that. I did see that this morning. Yeah, he went in there with Nick and Matt Jackson in their locker room, and he was putting on their gear and whatnot. And then he's like, "Oh, you want my contacts?" He's like, "Nah, I don't need that." But he had like the earring in his hand, and he had the Supreme shorts and whatnot, and then had the, you know, because they already got some fly gear. You know, obviously, you know, Young Bucks and Kenny they're definitely going to be dressed the right way. So. Pop foul. Yeah, the jerseys look good. It definitely, and that's why it looks so good, is because it's like it looks black. That one actually looks more black than some of the others. That one doesn't look dark blue. That one looks black. I mean, HD 4K photos, they kind of bring it into focus, you know. But obviously, some I've seen and people that have bought some like yourself that actually own one is more of a, you know, dark blue. And then you got the teal. And then I like the white one. I'd probably go white or the dark first, but dark will be the most common. And then we know Megan got her custom hack, the head coach, which is very cool. Yeah, but if I end up getting one, it'll be the white jersey first, and then I'll go for a colored one at some point. Bottom of the fourth, Nats 3, Mariners 2. Runner at second, 2 away. 2-2 pitch by Williams. Pitch is high, out of the zone. Count is full, 3-2 count from my boy J.P. Crawford, who is 2 for 2. Let's go. Come on, baby. You know, when Crawford goes yard, it's, you know, an unusual day. And he pitches outside, walked him. There we go. Yeah. Next up, center fielder Julio Rodriguez. Let's go, J-Rod. Come on, baby. You the man. Let's go. Ballin'. Be electric, homie. Let's go. It's all you. I mean, I don't do all this for every other player in fucking Major League Baseball. It's like you get the special treatment. All the photos. Come on now. All right, here we go. Mariners, we're on it now. Let's get it. Let's get it, baby. You know, and I was just kind of thinking too, it would be cool even if you only had one available option for like a stream view, and then you just had to select start stream, and that's it. You know, that's fine. You know what I mean? But it's like it's cool with some of these streaming platforms where, you know, not every streaming platform is the same. Every platform is different on what they offer you, and, you know, and how you can make the presentation a little bit better or different. And I'm really loving the flexibility because, like I said, it's given me everything that I want, but a little bit more too. And I still have, I think, 3 more spots. So I think I got 5 in the bucket right now, a couple that I've created on my own. And then, you know, and when you do that, it's based off shifting things and moving things to different sizes, you know, to your liking, and obviously left side, right side. And, you know, sometimes it gets a little difficult, and you got to be able to, you know, have the creative mind. You know, you have to be able to, you know, bounce things around. Oh, boy's like, I need that OCD. I need you on the left, but no one needs to see my big ass head that big, you know. Now we'll see you later, playa. Yeah, and he actually has been going yard kind of more as of late. So it's always cool when you see guys that normally aren't home run hitters. Julio right up the middle. Go, 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 go. Yes. Yeah, baby. Julio. He's like, damn, O-Dog's got like 6 photos. Fucking says my name like fucking one of the Buffer twins. Damn right. Bottom of the fourth. Now we're knotted up. 3-3, baby. Let's go. Yes, sir. Oh, there it is. Julio. Look at that. Bink. Single. Rodriguez single to center. Kalanick scored. Crawford to third. Let's go. Yes, baby. My guy. Staying electric. Ballin'. Let's go, baby. Yes, sir. Nice job. Next up, first baseman, Ty France. Bottom of the fourth, we're knotted up at 3. Runners on the corners, 2 out. Williams, 80 pitches in. France, 0 for 2. Ground out and a line out, 1-0 count. Let's fucking go. Like, sub, donate your life savings to your boy. Let's go. 1-0 pitch. Oh, got him. Big swing and a miss, 1-1 count. Come on, Ty. 274 average, 7 homers, 34 ribbies in 2023. Come on, baby. I got to give, I'll give the Nats a little love too. Cool logo. All right, Trevor. Can't be biased. You know, you got to make sure you're showcasing everybody. I see you, Trevor. 4 Ks, 3.2 innings pitched, 8 hits, 3 earned runs, 1 walk, 4 Ks. Uh-oh. Damn it. Runners stranded. Ah, brutal. End of the 4th inning, but at least we tied it up. I'll take that. Nice job, Julio. Yeah. Well, he's been hot, and I'll be the first to tell you. I watch, and I'm going to let you know what I really feel. He can be my favorite player, but I'm not going to give him any special fucking treatment. If he's doing shitty, swinging on the fucking first pitch over and over, or the second pitch. It's like, if he was patient, I guarantee he'd be above 300 or like 290. Like, it would be much, much better. And he would be, if he was patient in the box, like, no shit, he'd probably be at like 16 to 20 home runs at this point. He wouldn't be number 1 in baseball because there's guys at 24, 25. We already know those people. But yeah, his numbers would be much, much better. That's facts.
What if finding a new job wasn't such a leap of faith?
All right. End of the 4th inning. We're getting into the top of the 5th. Leading off for the Nats, shortstop C.J. Abrams. Batting second this inning, right fielder Lane Thomas. And batting third this inning, second baseman Luis Garcia. So fresh and so clean. I see you. $30 doll hairs. Let's get to a hundo. 70 to go. Yeah, it's an everyday thing. It's a grind. You have to, the better you want to be at anything, the more work you put into something. That's just the bottom line, because O-Dog said so. You can't think that you're going to have the greatness unless the work is put in. And sometimes even when you put in more work than everyone else, sometimes it's still it's not your year. It's not your day. It's like in fantasy, I feel that I'm going to finish top 3 every year. Of course, I want to win every year, but you can have the best team all year or the second best team all year and just fall, flat in the playoffs. And sometimes it's not even your fault. It's just shitty matchups, or the player shits the bed, has an off game at the worst possible time with the championship on the line. 238 average, 7 homers and 33 ribbies for C.J. Abrams in 2023. Pitch is high, 3-1 count. Come on, Castillo. We need to do a little quick review on Castillo's numbers. Oh, Castillo. 2 Ks? 4 innings pitched, 5 hits, 2 earned run, 1 walk, 2. That's terrible. I mean, what am I dealing with? Logan Gilbert? I mean, fuck. Brutal. It's like if he's our number 1 and he's got 2 Ks against the Nationals, Jesus. I mean, let him have the fucking wigs. It's fine. Let him win. Jesus. I hope we get better over the All-Star break, but at least we tied it. It's not like we're down 3-0 and I'm really pissed. So at least we're tied up. There we go, Luis. Bang! 3 strikeouts for Luis. Oh, he's having a career day. Smile, brother. Normally I want you to get to 10, and then if you get 8, I still feel good. But both guys kind of got ripped up, for solo dingers and whatnot, home runs, and shit happens. But you expect more out of your number 1. And you don't want your number 1 to have a fucking losing record. That's terrible. But I do like the squad. This is the first time when I look at the pitching staff, I'm like really impressed. And like I said, Kirby was a great draft pick. Miller is phenomenal. Wu is special. It's like Logan Gilbert was our 1, and he might be our 6th best pitcher. It's just, we have depth. Teams are going to be coming for Mariners pitching at the, obviously the trade deadline. And I hope we say no. I know we need hitters and whatnot, but you don't want to give up something special, unless we get something really good in return. Did he go? Got him. Lane Thomas, sit the fuck down. Louise with another K. Like he's like listening to me. Like with the telepathy. He's like, fuck, man, you're right. I am better than this. See ya later, Lane. Next up, second baseman, Luis Garcia. Come on, baby. Popped up. I need you, Luis. I don't do 2 photos for every pitcher. Come on. Let's go. We're knotted up at 3. We got to find a way to win every matchup that's like this. Dude, you're isn't it wild though? Like, remember, I was like, once I told you, once you go on that like boys trip, it's like the bros trip, together with the bros, and you go to your like first baseball game, or and maybe some of the people that have already been, but going with the people like family, or sometimes going with friends is better than family. So that way you can actually, act a fool a little bit, and you're not going to get that look, from a brother, sister, mom, or dad, or whoever, So, that bros trip changed your life, man. And you're like, fuck baseball. This shit stinks. I'm just going to watch the Saints in the NFL, right? And then you go and you're like, holy shit, this was awesome. Like bros trip. You might be able to keep it up and do it like instead of camping every year, go to a baseball game every year with your bros for like the next 20 years. That's a way for you to keep in touch, and you don't have to really put any effort into it. It's not like, oh, you got to go camp and this person's got to take fucking work off. It's just hard to match up. But if you do a baseball game, a lot easier for everyone to coordinate the schedule with the bros long term. You can do that with like football, but those tickets are going to be way too expensive unless all of you guys are a bunch of rich dogs, God damn it. Candelario with a little bloop single. But now you're like addicted to fantasy. It's like fantasy baseball. I hate this shit. Now you do like 3 leagues. They're like, I only do fantasy football. Now you do fucking fantasy basketball. That's when you're a fanatic. It's like when you do more than one fantasy league, right? And then when you do 2 or 3, but if you do that many, you're not going to win because your focus is not on 1, 2 at the most. You can't do more than 2 and think you're going to put all your effort, unless you got a ringer like me to give you all the answers. And then you're doing NBA or NHL or MLB. Yeah, that's a whole nother fanatic. Nice pitch. Top of the 5th, 3-3 Nationals and Mariners. Runners at first and second. Castillo getting tired. Let's go. See? And it's a thing that everyone can agree to, regardless if you got people that are heavy drinkers or not. You can go for the food. Not everyone has to get incredibly faded, or you could be sober and have a great time. It's like a baseball game. You can be sober, you can be faded. You're going to have a fantastic time. And then if you got the right seats, you might even have a chance to get a ball. It's memories, man. And as you get older, you realize that like when you go to like a football game, college football or NFL, or a baseball game, like to some people it's nothing, but it really is something big, man. It's like really good memories are made, and that'll be something that you'll remember, like that 1 or 2 things, like one trip that you make, or one camping trip a year, or you only go to a couple games, like that shit you'll remember years down the road, even if it's only going to 1 game a year, but you get to go on a bros trip, it'll be special. And when you went, you didn't go with just one of your bros. You went, you guys had like 5, 6, 7 of you. So obviously lots of memories made, man. Keep doing that. Keep it up. It's the best way to keep up with your friends that you care about long-term, if you want to keep up with those people. Big swing and a miss. Got him. Let's go. Oh, Luis Castillo. He's like, hey, I might not have 10 Ks for you, oh dog, but I'm trying. All right. I see you. Let's go, Luis. Let's get it. Let's go. Yeah. I bet. Yeah. But also, too, based off my experience and telling you guys, with like the Edgar Martinez statue, like the giveaways, it's like the more faded that you do get, you don't want to get sick at a game. You know what I mean? That's the worst. You don't want to get sick at your seat or in the bathroom. You know what I mean? So it's like you got to make sure that you're hanging out with the bros that have some self-control. You can get faded after the game is over, But no, you don't want to definitely just get obliterated because you don't want to miss the game. You want to get a chance to, have the memories, eat and hang out and, actually be able to say fucking words to each other, and not be on your phone the whole time either, like soak in the experience, and then you can party after. So. All right, let's go, baby. Let's go to the bottom of the 5th inning. Let's go. Going to the bottom of the 5th, leading off. Right fielder, Teoscar Hernandez. Batting second this inning, big dumper, catcher, Cal Raleigh. Probably my second favorite player, believe it or not, on the team. Switch hitter, catcher, got us into the playoffs, broke the drought. Obviously, Julio's my one, but I got a lot of love for underdogs and guys that are a part of the system. And batting third baseman, Eugenio Suarez. Let's go, Gino. Let's go, baby. Oh, look at that thumb. What's up, Julio? My boy. Let's go. Yeah, I mean, like I said, sometimes it's tough. Like when I usually go up there, I'm going on like a birthday celebration for me and my buddy because our birthdays are about a week apart. Oh, he threw it to first and no one was there. He made a flip to first and no one was there. He flipped and he didn't look up and he thought that someone was going to be there to catch the ball. Teoscar with a fucking cheap double there. Were they going to give him an error for that? That was awesome. Teoscar's like, well, who is he throwing it to? So here's Teoscar at bat. Chops it, and it hits the pitcher on the heel. It goes up, and then the first baseman flips it, thinking that the pitcher was going to be there on the bag, to get it out, but he just got hit in the ankle. You're ahead of him. There's no one there. No look flip. No one's there. Teoscar's like, fuck it. All right, I'm going to second. Awesome. Here's our chance to be able to take the lead. Sometimes you got to have a fuck up by the other team to make shit happen. Next up, my second favorite big dumper, catcher Cal Raleigh. Let's go, fucking Cal. It's my boy. 7-3-0s. Orioles are really fun to watch. I mean, if you're a fan of baseball, like the Rangers, awesome to watch. The Rays, awesome to watch. Orioles, really fun. I mean, if you're looking for, like those newbies. And Diamondbacks, surprisingly, Corbin Carroll, like they're fun to watch. The Reds are, now being kind of competitive, and you already know about like the Braves and the Dodgers. They're going to be the Braves and the Dodgers and Yankees, Astros. They have, a little bit of a setback, but I wouldn't count those two teams out of it either. So bottom of the 5th, we're knotted up at 3, runner at second. 1-1 pitch to Cal Raleigh, 226 average, 11 homers and 33 ribbies in 2023. Let's go, big dumper. And he's he actually made me buy his rookie card auto. And it's the first ungraded card I bought on eBay probably ever. Everything I buy in the collection is usually going to be graded, or, if I do buy a card, it's not necessarily going to be not graded, but little dribbler to second off one bounce. Got him. Damn it. But I was like, I went on eBay when we broke the record and he, had a bunch of other ones that were out there, but I was like, I don't want to spend $100 on a card that doesn't really have a cool pose or doesn't have, like, I needed to see a really cool looking pose and autograph. And they didn't have this particular one, available. So I said, well, fuck it. If I'm going to spend like $75, and I mean, I might as well get the dopest Cal Raleigh that's on the market. So definitely happy with what I have. And it's even sitting here on the desk. I got it in my hand right now. And he's got a really dope autograph too. Catchers are so underrated. I love it. It's like centers and O-line and D-line. I love to root for the guys that are underappreciated. And if you get a catcher that not only is a great defender, can throw to first and second and throw guys at, right, and is a good hitter and can hit bombs, it's a win-win, right? 0-1 pitch to Suarez. Eugenio. Oh, he got it. Fuck. 2 away. Damn it. I was going to say, Gino. Tagged up, sacrifice. Boom, boom, boom. 4-3 Mariners. There we go. I was going to say, I'm pretty sure that he had time to tag up there. Yeah, don't be doing that, man. Like when I got my Edgar Martinez, I just thought it was really funny because like I'm a collector. So I go in there and we started, drinking Jaeger and Jaeger bombs and I got 12 rack and, barely ate any food. And then I got the slightly dented box and I gave it back to the vendor and I was like, I need a mint one. He gives me a mint one. By the time the game and like all the alcohol kicked in, I must have dropped that thing like fucking 15 times. And it was like, I still have the box in the closet, but believe it or not, the figure inside did not get damaged. And yeah, I mean, you don't want to get to that point because by the time the seventh inning hit, I was like, man, I think I might need to go back to the hotel. And then my buddy Justin, Duffel Bag Boys, it was like 7-7. He's like, bro, we can't go. And I was just like, I'm not going to throw up, but I just don't feel good. And I'm like, oh. So I had to suck it up for 3 more innings. And then our lift got canceled twice, and we had to walk back to our hotel. And so being like extremely faded and then having a souvenir and being tired as fuck and just having to walk for 20 or 30 minutes. That was not ideal for me. And I went to the room, took the jersey off, washed my hands, and I literally passed out in like 30 seconds. My bro said on every road trip, he's never seen me literally zonk out like that quickly. That was just crazy. But then we were like, okay, we're not getting faded the next day. I was like, we're going to wake up and get like fucking omelets or like, egg, sausage, bacon, breakfast sandwich from like some fancy Seattle place, orange juice. Like we're going to get like just, the good, right? And like wake up right, and get everything situated. And I was like, all right, go to the game. We're not going to drink today. We're just going to do soda, probably not water, even though we should have, but sodas and shit like that. And we're going to eat a little bit. We'll eat some dogs, Ichiro dog and Griffey dog and all that. Right. And then that game, right. I had the first game when we got faded. I had no opportunities for a ball. The next one where we were sober dogs, right. I had fucking 5 opportunities that would have been within like 5 seats, next to me, to the left, the right, or in front of me or behind me. And that was the day that I got the Julio Rodriguez rookie foul ball in the 9th inning. I was going to go to the bathroom, and I was at the top of the steps and I know the Mariners were up and I was like, fuck, I got to go. And then all of them were full. So I decided to go back down and not wait. Took a picture at the top, had a weird feeling to kind of see, T-Mobile, went down to my seat, put my phone in my pocket. 30 seconds later, foul ball, dink, it hits in the metal, and I get a Julio Rodriguez ball. It was just insane. 4-3 Mariners, top of the 5th. No, bottom of the 5th. Is he safe? Oh, he's out. Fuck. Oh, boo. Yeah. I like AAA baseball. Megan with a tour. Super sticker. $2 holla. Bang, bang, bang. Boom, boom, boom. Bang, bang. Appreciate you. $2 holla. What do you want to see? You want some hack? Yeah. I got some I definitely invested and I got some pretty cool Ichiro memorabilia. I got figures, I got McFarlane's, I got some rookie cards, I got some graded, non-graded. But I think some of the coolest stuff that I have is like Japanese stuff. Like I got like Oryx Blue Wave, like this big postcard, but it looks like a baseball card and it's like holographic and it's huge and it's like super cool. And it was actually from Japan. It's insane. So sometimes you can get stuff like that not many people have. And mini bats, I got a couple mini bats from the Mariners giveaway and Japan. And yeah, stuff like that is cool. Is he safe? He's safe, man. Kelenic is safe. They got to review that. Yeah, thank you so much. We appreciate you. 32 doll hairs. Let's get to a hundo. Let's do that. Oh, I mean, I think on the Ichiro dog, they might have, because they have Ichiro dog, Griffey dog, and you don't get them in the stadium. It's a vendor outside. So you get a hot dog, like imagine a normal hot dog. And imagine times 3. That's the dog. And then you got good bun. And then one of them, I don't know if it's a Griffey or the Ichiro, but it's got, the caramelized onions, the dog. You can put on your ketchup or mustard. And then they have, what was it? Cream cheese, but not a lot. Just a little bit of cream cheese for that, a little bit of different texture. And oh my God, it's like you wouldn't think that cream cheese with a caramelized onion with this amazing dog. There we go. Bang! Mike Ford, let's go. But it is fucking delicious. Let's go, baby. 5-3 Mariners. My guy, Kellenick scores, baby. Let's go. That's my boy, Mike Ford, baby. Built Ford tough. Yes. Yes. Let's go. But that's one of them, and I actually had it, and it was delicious. It was really, then you can have them made any way, but they have different things in each one, and they have I think 5 Mariner players that they do. But you get this enormous hot dog. Okay, you get a bag of chips and a drink. Believe it or not, like you can get all that, and I think it's like $7. It's ridiculous, and that's why the line is always popping at that place. Like you can go inside and pay $7 for a dinky dog with a like bun that's not even really that good, like literally something that you would get, from the grocery store, the cheapest bun option, and then like one of the cheapest dog options. It's like definitely is not worth like $7 or $8 for that dog. So that's why we usually try to eat, before. Colton Wong. Oh no, Colton Wong. Oh my God! Oh, it didn't go? Oh, I thought Wong won for a homer. Oh, Wong. Wow. Ribby double for Colton Wong. I mean, he was inches away from a homer. No, but I'm a dog guy, so I like the hot dogs. Sometimes they'll have like nachos, like nacho helmets, or chips and stuff. But honestly, before, it's like either I'm doing like beers when I was doing it, like I'd be doing beers heavy, so we'd be doing like tall boys, and I wouldn't really be eating that much. And it would be like a dog before, and then we eat after. Like we go to like Nashville hot chicken, or we figure something out to eat afterwards. But I mean, I'm not really on my phone, and I'm focused on getting memorabilia when I'm there. So like, I'm really, I don't really pay time, to eat. It's like I'll have a beverage in front of me, but it's like that's going to take away from me being able to get a foul ball or, get a piece of memorabilia if I'm eating. So I try to do that ahead of time. He said Sour Patch Kids, now and laters and chips. Sounds like what I would take to a movie theater or just eat in my living room. Bottom of the fifth, 6-3 Mariners. Runner at second, 2 outs. Abbott, 20 pitches in, 0-2 count on J.P. Crawford, 246 average, 6 homers, 26 ribbies in 2023. Let's go, M's. Come on, JP.
I would like to find out the last time that Mike Ford scored from first base.
Let's go. One-two pitch. Yeah, but Seattle is beautiful. Like I said, I live in Oregon, and I usually try to go to 1 to 4 games a year, and it's like a good vacay. It's cleaner. Seattle's cleaner than downtown Portland, obviously. And Portland, Portland has some rough spots, but Seattle, has a couple too, but it's not the same. And it is beautiful there. Like I said, if I was going to live anywhere besides where I'm at now, which I don't really see myself leaving really, but Seattle might be the only other place that I would consider besides Eugene, and being closer to the Ducks and whatnot. But those would probably be the only places where I could envision myself. But Seattle's got great people, great food, great fans, and they just got good passion there. Yeah, us in the Pacific Northwest. Nothing against California. We know West Coast, they say sometimes is the best coast. I don't know. East Coast is pretty dope too. But Pacific Northwest, we are a different breed. People in Washington and Oregon. It's a different swagger than the California swagger. I feel it's like a little bit more genuine. Oh, God, I'm looking. Damn, JP. We got a lot of shit here, a lot of swagger here with the Ducks and Prefontaine, Nike, so we got some history here. JP. All right, end of the fifth, 6-3 Mariners. All right, what do you want to see for a photo? I know Megan was going to come back, but I'll get a hack photo or something here prep for her.
for $479 a month with a total of 7,500 EV bonus. See your Western Washington Hyundai dealers.
Test drive the best ride. Honda, our largest inventory is here. Drive now from $249 a month. Cars, trucks, vans, and SUVs. The best value brand with the best resale value from $249. Search a local Honda dealer today.
How do we help horses thrive? We tackle problems.
All right, baby.
Plus, our love of
Leading off in the top of the 6th inning, 0-for-2. Who is it? You already know. Anna Corey Dickerson. Batting second, catcher, Keybert Ruiz. 0-for-2. And batting third, 1-for-1 with a run, RBI and a base on ball. First baseman, Dominic Smith. Let's go.
Search a local Honda dealer today.
Castillo got 5 Ks. Let's go, baby. Come on, Louise. I got a couple for you. Appreciate you. Thank you for your support. Supporting the dream is a big thing for me. It's my whole life. You know, some people do like, streaming, just to be famous or to make money, but for, a few, it is like a big, big thing. Like it's not, it's not, for some people, it's never about, the fame or the money. Of course, if it ends up happening, of course, but based off the hard work, you're going to take that, but sometimes it's just like what you're meant to do, what you're meant to do. And I always knew with me, I could always do anything with my voice, for any company on the phone and, go that particular route for like customer service or sales. And that's usually that, or, doing like warehouse work, but, definitely, it's stressful at times, but you guys are definitely special to me and you make it worth it. And I'm always going to keep grinding away every day to make things better on the channel. So appreciate you. Top of the 6th, Mariners 6, Washington 3, 2-2 pitch from Castillo, fouled back. Count still stays 2-2. Dickerson 0-for-2. Better not put that wig on. No homers. Got him. That's what I'm talking about, baby. Yes. Before that strikeout. After that strikeout. Let's go. My guy's starting to heat up now. About time, bro. Wake up. How many Ks is that? 6 Ks. I mean, he was only at a couple just a little while ago. He's at 2. And he heard it. He's like, okay, man, I know. You said I have 2. It's like, we need to get you closer to 8 to 10 when you're the number 1. Let's go. Come on, I wore the chain today. My chain hang low. My friend sent me the GIF, the GIF, the totally Wong. Nice. Oh, hack. Yeah, like I said, greatness, it takes time. You're not going to be able to get, all the awards or all the championships, but you just want to be able to see steady improvement. And then if you see drastic improvement, then it gets the fan base excited. So, trajectory looks good. But again, look at the Mariners. We were really, really, really good last year after, only being good a couple times in the last 30. And, a lot of expectations were high that we were going to come out of the gates just like last year and dominate and maybe compete with Astros versus, the top of the division or being in second. and it hasn't been like that. So we might have some growing pains with the Kraken as well, where they go up and down, but it just seems like the trajectory overall, though, is pretty good. I think the Mariners can still turn it around after the All-Star break. I'm not saying they're going to go to the playoffs or anything, but it's still possible for a wild card and for them to get hot and go on like a 10 to 12 game win streak. I'm hoping like they did last year. But it doesn't feel like a playoff year. I'll be honest. I'm not going to just act like, oh yeah, we're going to be so good. Like, no, we look like shit. Like we have not been good this year. Like pitching staff, has names. The record, does not really show the overall talent because a lot of our guys are, under 500. Like let's say 4-5 or 5-5. It's just like kind of ridiculous, honestly. But when you're batting like 229, 230 as a team at this point in the season, and you don't have any 300 hitters, and I mean, what do you expect? I mean, you got to be able to have the balance. Get it, Julio. Yes. Nice catch by Julio Rodriguez. My guy. Let's go. $10 holla. Smiling for Maddie. And that prop for Hack, absolutely. I figured somewhere between second through fourth is where he would land. The highest that he could have gotten was 2, but obviously they're trying to do their due diligence on who they feel that should get it. So absolutely, I agree. Oh, bang, 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 boom, 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 bang, bang, $10 holla. What would you like to see? 42 doll hairs. Let's get to a hundo. And much appreciated. $6-3 Mariners. Let's go. I need to check up on Paisley too. So my buddy's like, it's nice we woke up and started scoring. It's always nice when we can get runs, because for the longest time throughout the season, we would get like 5 hits, or less, or 4 runs or less. And anyone that watches baseball, and especially now, if most teams don't have a 300 hitter, or if you do, you're extremely lucky if you have like 1 or 2, but a lot of teams don't even have 1. And so if you're not batting well and pitching sometimes is shaky, it's rough. But at times, we can get hot, but getting 5 hits or 4 runs or less, I mean, you're not going to win a whole lot of games getting that, unless you're 5 hits or, home runs, or, and they're more than solo shots. So, but it's nice to see the bats wake up. Now at bat, center fielder, Julio Rodriguez. And guess what? 3 for 3 with an RBI. Let's go. Come on, baby. Julio Rodriguez, my boy J-Rod. Let's go. Come on, baby. I won't lie. I don't remember the last time Julio was 3 for 3. This is like kind of a, I'm just trying to do like some kind of Ichiro type of performance here, or like a Griffey. Okay, I got you. Bottom of the 6, 6-3 Mariners. Abbott, 27 pitches in, 0-2 pitch. Pitch is high. Julio didn't swing. That's something crazy. That's something new. 3 for 3. My goodness. Go 4 for 4, baby. 248 average, 13 homers, 42 ribbies for my boy J-Rod. Big swing and a miss. Struck him at. He was going for the out of the stadium blast. Oh, man. Literally swung just like this. Everything he had. It's all right. Next up, first baseman, Ty France. Come on, Rodriguez. You got to be able to get something, but 3 for 4, man. I'll take that. Mariners. Chopper. Off a bounce. Got him. Wow. My goodness. 2 away. So many screens. She said, I need some hack in a hat. And we'll go through all the Kraken photos for you. Teoscar, let's go, baby. Come on. 1 for 3 with a single in the 5th and a run. Bottom of the 6th. 6-3 Marinez. 1-0 pitch. Takes the ball inside. 2-0 count. Big swing and a miss for Hernandez. 253 average, 14 homers, 43 ribbies in 2023. 2-1 pitch. Chopper foul. 2-2 count. No problem. I appreciate you. Always. I cover a lot of the Mariner games. I'm not sure if there's anyone that does more than me on YouTube right now, but I mean, it just kind of depends on the time frame if I'm able to get in here. But I would say I'm shooting for, maybe a quarter or a third of the games, which is probably quite a bit more than most, Yeah, but if Mariners are on, I'm going to do the game as long as it's like in the evening, unless there's like an emergency or something. Walked him. Next up, big dumper. Catcher, Cal Raleigh. All right. Got some photos for y'all. Appreciate you. Kraken. All the Kraken. All the Dave. All the hack. Or a hack in a hat. ×1. ×2. Appreciate you. Check swing. 1-1 count to Cal. I'm excited for next year. This is a matter of time. I already know at one point, once I would have went to that first game, it would have been game over. Regardless if I had nosebleed seats, but just being there and being around people that care about shit. And then, it's sport related. I don't have a hockey team. Could have been a bandwagon and chose one when I was a kid. Watched Mario Lemieux, watched Wayne Gretzky, but I just didn't want to be that kid. I didn't want to hop on that wagon if I wasn't going to be fully committed. If I'm going to commit to a team, I commit. Like this. This is my favorite tag team. This will never change. Commit. Bottom of the 6th. 6-3 Marinez. Runner at first. 2 away. 1-2 pitch. Chopped. Foul by the big dumper. Abbott, 42 pitches in. 1-2 pitch to Raleigh. 0 for 3 today. Come on, Cal. Big swing and a miss. Got him. But this is the Cal. After he, got us into the playoffs, I looked for this graded. Couldn't find it. And there was a lot of other cards, but I want, something similar to what he did to get us to the playoffs, right? So I've been collecting cards since the 80s. And I'm an attention to detail, but the autograph is clean. The pose is correct. It's awesome, right? You got the little orange in the corner with him catching, the little silhouette. Then you got pink with the name and green with the Mariners. Like the card itself is a gem. Like you don't see cards made like this anymore. And it kind of gives you like a 70s, 80s Topps kind of feel. Very cool. And it's probably, I don't know if it'll be the last non-graded card that I buy from a card shop or through eBay, but definitely still is one of my favorites, and it's on the desk right in front of me as we speak. He's got a sweet signature, man. Like, I can really appreciate people that take the time. I got a couple Julio autographs and whatnot too. All right, end of the 6-6-3 Mariners.
Hi, everyone, and welcome. If you or someone you know were injured in an accident that was not your fault, listen up. We have legal professionals standing by to tell you how much your case is potentially worth. So, Tom, tell the viewers watching at home who should call in right now.
Well, Gina, anyone who's been injured in an accident,
all right, Nats,
give us a call right now. We have live agents available to answer any questions you have. They'll tell you if you have a case and how much is potentially worth.
Thanks, Tom. You heard it, folks. Call now.
Luis Castillo going back out there at the top of the 6th.
Nationals due up.
6 strikeouts so far tonight.
I think we're starting off right here. 0 for 2 with a K. Center fielder Derek Hill. Batting second, 1 for 2 with a run and a K. Shortstop CJ Abrams. And batting third, Lane Thomas. Get him! Got him good! Unbelievable. 1 away. Bye-bye, Hill. See you later. Next up, shortstop CJ Abrams. All right, no problem. Appreciate you. Walltown in the building. What's good? Top of the 7th, Mariners 6, Nationals 3. 1-0 pitch. Fouled back, 1-1 count. Come on, Castillo. 6 Ks. Let's get a few more. Come on, Louise. 1-1 pitch. Popped up. Get it, Gino. Get it, Gino. Yes. 2 away. My guy. Fucking good defense. 2 down. I know. And it was a blowout. Wasn't even close. Oh, damn. Louise is at 97 pitches. Holy shit. One for 3 with a run and an RBI, 2 Ks. Right fielder Lane Thomas. Come on, Castillo. 2-0 pitch. Big swing and a miss. 2-1 count. Damn, he's at 100 pitches. Popped up, foul. Come on, baby. 2-2 pitch for Castillo. Get him. Chopped foul. Lane Thomas is battling. Two pitch for Castillo. Got him. Let's go. There we go. 7 Ks. I mean, when it looked like he could have finished with like 2 or 3. That's a nice finish at that point. Nice job. Fucking A, man. Let's go, Louise. My boy. Nice job. Especially when you're at like 2 and it looks like you're going to finish with 3 and then you get to 7. Nice job. Yeah, at some point.
charge maintenance on an in-stock 22 or 23 Escape or Explorer. Only at your local Ford dealer.
I'm gonna go check up on Paisley here.
AT&T Verizon broke you in with phone offers and bound you to a 3-year device contract. Break free. T-Mobile. Introducing Go 5G Plus, a plan that always gives new and existing customers the same great device deals, and you're upgrade ready in 2 years versus 3.
Washington's Lottery is a proud contributor to early childhood education.
Take me out to the ball game. Take me out to play Washington's lottery. In fact,
All right, Paisley's good. She's snuggled up in the bed watching Family Guy.
All right, this is, I want to introduce you to Lux. What do you get the guy who has everything? Apparently, you knit them a sweater. And I'm talking about you, my friend. Captain Seahawk writes this. Hey, Angie, can you give a shout out to our friend Lux? She's knitting
Let's go.
you a sweater at the ballpark tonight. Lux, you are a doll. Remember, he's a Schmiede.
All right, due up third baseman. 1 for 2 with a run, 2 RBIs and a K. Eugenio Suarez. Let's go, Gino. We got 2 Genos in Seattle. They're both good. Let's go. 0-1 pitch. It's nice to see the runs come out. One for 2 solo home run and a sac fly for Gino. Good eye. 1-2 count. I like Gino's personality. He's got a lot of passion. It's one of my favorites on the team as well. I mean, there's quite a few guys on the team I like, but he's got the most energy out of any player on the Mariners besides Julio. So they would definitely feed off each other and, you know, different backgrounds. And sometimes you got to have those energy guys, and it's nice to have more than one. So if one of them's out of the lineup, then probably the other one is still there. So come on, Suarez. Bottom of the 7th, 6-3, M's. 2-2 pitch. Drop. Oh, what a diving catch. Wow. Hill with an amazing catch in the outfield. He fucking soldier boyed that shit. Superman all the way. That was actually pretty impressive. No lie. Okay. I was hoping that he would fall and that was going to drop, but we're already up 6-3. No reason to be greedy. That was a hell of a defensive play. I can appreciate that. Next up, left fielder, Jared Kalanick. Come on, baby. Sometimes certain players need a little bit more motivation. If that means more photos need to come up, then so be it. Let's go, Jared. 251 average, 11 homers, 35 ribbies. Sometimes they need a little bit more incentive. How about another photo? Come on, Jared. 2-0 pitch. Big swing and a miss, 2-1 count. And again, he was our MVP for the first 50 games. If we didn't have him, I can't even imagine what our record would be. We probably would have a record like the Nationals have, honestly. Maybe even worse if Kelenic was not on the roster this year. Was the most consistent, and he even was above 300 for us at one point. So, you know, sometimes you get guys that'll have a little, you know, mental health, you know, episode, or you get sent down, and it's really hard, you know, when you know you're talented, which he fucking is. And that's what made it worse for him. You know, he got in his own head, but he would fucking came in 2023 with a brand new mindset and definitely was hot, you know, and doing the Cactus League. And it was just nice to be able to see him dominate, you know, obviously baseball preseason, and it carried over, and we needed that. I will always root for Kellenick. 42 doll hairs. Let's get to a hundo. 58 to go. Come on, baby. Got him looking. Shit. Fucking Jared. He's a foot. Next up, DH for Seattle, Mike Ford. Mike's been hitting homers lately. Come on, baby. 2 for 3, 2 singles, and an RBI and a run for Ford. Bottom of the 7th, Seattle 6, Washington 3. Let's go Ford. And I like the power, and we didn't have a DH for the first 60 games and finally got him. We finally found the right combination of, the power and the consistency that we needed from that spot. Not Taylor Trammell, not AJ Pollock, not Colton Wong, not Dylan Moore, not Sam Haggerty, not any of these guys. But, someone that's a little bit beefy. It's got the power. It's like a Vogelback or like a Carlos Santana for us last year. Eyes checked. All of them. Oh, Randy Johnson almost fell off. We've got to keep him up there. 2-2 count to Ford. Come on, baby. Chops it foul off himself. Count is still 2-2.
Another knuckle curve. Lost the grip on that one. Full count now.
Chop foul. That was a good souvenir.
I think it was just a little bit in between pitches in his at bat. The previous one before Mike Ford. He's just seeing knuckle curve, and then all of a sudden he's got to be on time for that 4-seam fast. Good job.
Yeah. The insurances.
And that's it.
All right, come on, Mariners. We can't lay off the gas here. It's like we want to make sure that we keep this moving. Swing and a miss. Got him. Damn it. End of the 7th inning. 6-3 Mariners. All right, let's see here. We'll go through these. One sec.
The little things. Visit your Volkswagen dealer today and lease an all-electric 2023 ID4 Pro for just $379 a month.
What's that, pizza?
No, it's KFC's $20 fill-up box. Nuggets and chicken, biscuits and fries, a row of sauces. Sweet pizza night is now chicken night.
Making a chicken night with KFC's $20 fill-up box.
All right, leading off in the top of the 8th, 2 for 3 with an RBI. Second baseman, Luis Garcia. Batting second in the 8th, 1 for 3. Third baseman, Jaime Candelario. And batting third, 1 for 3 with a K. DHing for Washington, Joey Meneses.
What we learn here makes him stronger here. UW Medicine is the only health system in Washington where a top-rated medical school and a research powerhouse are directly connected to improve your health.
Well, the back did not get off to a great start for Luis Castillo. First batter that he faced, Lane Thomas, red hot Lane Thomas, parks this over the wall. And then the very next inning with 2 outs and 2 strikes, Dominic Smith takes him deep. Nationals put the ball in play. Mariners defense were up to the task, and then the strikeout started to count for Luis Castillo, who really righted the ship tonight.
It's kind of like a bounce back start within the starts. The way this one came out.
Now at bat, 2 for 3 with an RBI. Luis Garcia. All right, Munoz is coming in. He can pitch 100. It's my guy. He was injured almost the whole year, too. So it's nice to be able to have someone that can throw the heater. Top of the 8, 6-3 Mariners. Pitches low, 2-0 count. Come on, Andres Munoz. It's nice when you have guys that are, your closer or, the guy that firms it up before you get to your I personally think that it should be Sewald Munoz, not Munoz Sewald. So I don't know why you have your best guy going second to last, but I guess a lot of teams do that. I don't know why, but it's not like they're going to have Mariano Rivera pitch, in the 8th and someone else in the 9th. I mean, right? So 3-0 pitch on the corner. Finally got a strike. Chop foul. 3-2 count. Come on, baby. It's nice to put like a name to a face. Missed him all year. Pitches outside, walked him. That's not good. Garcia to first. Next up, third baseman, Jaime Candelario. Now we need to figure this out here. We can't blow this game away. That's why, anytime you play in 2023, right now, most people would be like, oh, 6-3, automatic win. But it's not like that, man. I've seen leads get obliterated in a matter of 5 minutes. So even when you're up by 3 or 4 runs, it seems like that's enough. Even if they come back a little, they probably just get 1. And then 1 leads to 2, and then you're like, uh-oh. And then it leads to 3, and then you go into extra innings, and then you lose. And you're like, what the fuck happened? I was up 6-3 in the 8th. How did we lose 7-6? And then you're scratching your head. But there we go, Munoz. Did you? All the toys. Yeah, I'm going to be spending a lot of time. She's been a good girl, and I got a little comforter thing that she's kind of laying on right now, so it's nice and soft, and she's curled up in it and got a little blanket on her. There we go. Nice strike one pitch on Joey Meneses. Hey, even if it's the opposing team, we'll give them some love. Meneses. Big swing and a miss, 0-2 count. That was 100 miles an hour, too. Jeez. 100-mile-an-hour pitch by Andres Munoz. The heater. Our best closer. Meneses, 293 average, 2 homers, 39 ribbies in 2023. Pitches outside, 1-2 count. Come on, Munoz. Let's go, baby. One-two pitch to Meneses. Got him to Chase. Yes, sir. Nice. 2 away. Top of the 8th, Mariners 6, Washington 3. Runner at first, 2 outs. Andres Munoz on the mound. Corey Dickerson in the box. Big swing and a miss.
Dickerson batting with 2 outs and a man aboard, top of the 8th inning.
0 for 3. Strikeout in the 6th. Let's make it 0 for 4. Not 1 for 4 in this wig. 0-1 pitch. Big swing and a miss. 0-2 count. Let's go, Ems. I knew the chain would be some good luck. Come on, Munoz. 0-2 pitch to Dickerson. Chopper. Right to France. Yes. There we go. Let's go to the bottom of the 8th.
The Mariners clash with the Nationals tomorrow at 6 on Root Sports. On average, you can play longer on every dollar at Northern Quest, so chances are your bigger players don't stand a chance. Luckily, you can make moves right here at Maslow Steakhouse. Northern Quest, yes, the best. If you have a fear of missing out, you might want to start earning with a free Camus Rewards card.
All right, Mariners due up in the bottom of the 8th. 1-4-3 with an RBI. Second baseman, Colton Wong. Batting second, 2 for 3 with a run, an RBI, and a base on ball. Shortstop, J.P. Crawford. And batting third, 3 for 4 with an RBI and a K, Julio Rodriguez. Ballin'. All right, let's go, baby.
Idea of the perfect day? You, your best friend,
Yeah, buddy. You ready to run?
and Quattro all-wheel drive.
Let's go.
Own the elements in the Audi Q5.
Let's go, buddy.
Get exceptional offers by your local Audi dealer.
All right, here we go. Wow, beautiful weather in Seattle. Oh, my God. Right by Elliott Bay. That's a beautiful view, man. And if you go to Seattle and you get to a place with Elliott Bay, it's just so magical, man. You get to see helicopters. You'll see the boats. You see people, fishing. You see like commercial vehicle type stuff, Ferris wheels in distance. You can, if you have a good seat, you're able to look to your left and be able to see both of the stadiums too, depending on how high you up. If you're on a 20th floor, 30th, 40th. Bottom of the 8th, 6-3 Mariners. Let's go, Wong. Wong, chopper to first. Easy out, number 1. 1 away. Next up, shortstop, J.P. Crawford. Let's go, J.P. Pitch is high, 1-0 count. Try to squeeze in a little love when I have a little extra time, a little extra luck. Sometimes guys need more than one photo to get going. Come on, JP. He already had a homer for us. He was the one that got it started. Let's keep it moving. Big swing and a miss, 2-1 count. 245 average, 6 homers, 26 ribbies in 2023 for J.P. Crawford. UFC wants Ronda back. I don't know, with Ronda also too, and just like a lot of people, once they become a mom, it's like sometimes the vibe is different, because those motherly instincts come out there. It's like Becky Lynch, Ronda, a lot of the people that have like kids for the first time or first time in a while, and it's like, sometimes that intensity, that we, maybe have seen in the past, and they might not be the same person after that, and then it just depends if they're a good actor or not, if they can, act like they were before they had their child. So, yeah, Julio ripping it up today. But women's division on the WWE side has been good for quite some time, and they got a great amount of talent. And it's nice that they actually moved some belts around instead of Charlotte Bianca Belair. We got a little bit of Asuka. That's always nice, and Rhea Ripley. So that's always good. And speaking of WWE, we're gonna have a pay-per-view. This weekend? Was it Saturday? So we'll do a live stream for that, and then we'll throw up some HD 4K photos of the matchups and the wrestlers and whatnot as we do the watch party. What's the card looking like? You got the card yet, Sarah? I know, like the projected card. I mean, obviously the internet's going to have the projected, or are they 100% done with all the participants in the pay-per-view? I mean, we do every WWE pay-per-view every month, and maybe one or two AEW ones if we're going to pay 50 or 60 for it. But if it only has like one or two matches, then a lot of the people that would buy the AEW will usually pass. Either we're broke or we just don't want to pay 50 or 60 for 3. But if it's got, potential to have like 6 out of 8 matches look pretty damn good, then maybe you pull the trigger and then you'll go and buy that pay-per-view once or twice a year. So come on, Julio. Bottom of the 8th, 6-3 Mariners. Julio, 247 average, 13 homers, 42 ribbies. My guy. Three-one pitch. Oh, wow. He swung and he broke the catcher's gear, or a pad came off. I don't think I've seen that either. He swung and then the pad came off. The catcher. Three-two pitch to Julio. Come on, baby. Chop foul. I mean, he's 3 for 4 today. So, I mean, 4 for 5. We're talking Ichiro numbers. I don't need him to even go a yard here, but it's my boy. Let's go, J-Rod. Calls time. But I'll tell you what, getting a J-Rod ball, in his rookie year, that was something that not many people got, and that was a pretty special moment for all of us that ended up, getting something of Julio in that rookie year. What a fantastic player, and it's the modern day Ken Griffey Jr. that we have for us. He probably will never be living up to the Griffey, but he has a chance to be a perennial all-star. Julio has a chance to, I think, do some crazy stuff, 40 to 50 home runs, maybe on a few seasons, and he's got potential to be great in the outfield, and as a hitter, and maybe he'll be a Hall of Famer one day. I think most people assume he will be. It's like you see certain guys, Trout, Judge, Ohtani, and you start seeing, the potential of certain guys, and Julio's definitely one of those. I mean, he should have been on the cover of MLB The Show, and they did Jazz Chisholm for whatever weird reason, but they put him on the tops, on the cover there. So he's very likable, plays hard, good defensive player too, like Griffey. So that's what we appreciate. All right, Matt. The ladder match contract. This looks sweet. They got Ricochet, high flying, Shinsuke, strong style, and LA Knight, awesome on the microphone. Santos, kind of underdog. Butch, underdog. Damian Priest is awesome. And then Logan Paul is like X Factor, I mean, if you're looking at all those names and you're looking at, who you want to push or who you're going to want to give something. I would assume that if they want to, this would be an option for LA Knight, where if they want to give him that boost, well, with him being in the, microphone skills up there, but I guess it just depends on, are they going to give Ricochet his due at one point? It seems like Nakamura got pushed to the side. LA Knight, has something there. And I like Damian Priest a lot too. He's special. And I mean, anytime Logan Paul is involved, you never know, what they have planned, with his fan base and everything. And imagine if they did put a belt on him, like how much more, people would probably tune in, like as far as marketing, if you put a belt on Logan Paul, even if it was for a short period of time. But if he actually had like a good, one-on-one match and he won, I mean, I imagine there'd be a few people that would be wanting to see. Not everyone's going to be a fan of him, though.
It feels good to be a part of the solution.
Ooh, Io Sky. Okay. I think Io Sky might be my, I feel like Becky Lynch, I feel like as the man isn't really the same anymore since she, it's just like the motherly instincts kind of kicked in. She's still good on the microphone, but I feel there's like, Ripley and Asuka. There's just so many other people I think I would rather watch. And even Io Sky in the ring is cleaner than Becky Lynch. And, I don't know. I mean, we'll see what we get out of that one. Singles match. That's kind of cool for Dom to be able to work his way up the ladder. He's never going to be Rey Mysterio, but he can be one of the best heels. And if, he's going to get booed no matter what, with Ripley or not, if he's with Judgment Day or not. But if he can learn how to talk on the mic, he could end up being one of like the bigger stars, maybe like 10 years from now, like if he keeps working and working and working, like he could end up being really good on the mic. Like he could turn himself into something. You know how much I like Seth. That's my favorite. So that's your favorite too. So, okay. Finn Balor. Ty France. Blooper. Yes. Fair. Go, go, go. JP scores. Yes. Nice. Ty France with a little RBI. Nice job, brother. 7-3. Seattle. Runners on the corners still, too. Oh, that's always going to be good. Anything with the bloodline is going to be good. I mean, because you already know it's kind of slowly coming to an end. Storyline-wise, probably the best storyline WWE has had in 20 years. Since, like, the DX days. Rock and Stone Cold. Undertaker. We'll see what happens in this one. I don't think anyone really cares that Rousey and Baszler are like champions. Like no one cares. It's like it's like they're not. It's not like Ronda when she was like first coming in. Like everyone liked her like when she first came in because we didn't know what to expect. Then she got kind of sloppy in the ring and hurt people and it was like horrible on the microphone. And then kind of tried to wrestle as she was still in like UFC. Like, it's like you might be a wrestler, it can go into UFC, but to go from hitting people in the face to like fake hitting when you don't know how, I mean, that's why I think that she kind of failed, even though they are still giving her props and giving her the belt because of her name, not what she really does in the ring or on the mic. It's like her reputation is the reason why she has it, And I don't think I'm the only one to think that either. But I don't think anyone gives a crap about the Rousey Baszler thing because it's like, yeah, we know you're tough and everything, but no one is sold on your microphone skills or your storyline, so no one gives a shit. So you might as well just give it to someone else, like those two. Give it to Liv. Gunther. Well, there's no way Riddle's winning that. So, Teoscar popped up. 2 away. Teoscar Hernandez with the sack fly. Julio scores 8-3. Marinez. Nice job, Teoscar. There we go. Yeah, see, I think you and me are thinking the same thing. If I just look at those names, regardless if you've watched Raw or SmackDown, or if you're on your Instagram or Twitter feed, or you skip through some of the parts in the shows through Raw, NXT, SmackDown, or Dynamite, Rampage, or Collision, sometimes you're going to get good wrestling. Sometimes it's going to be a little shitty, Pitches inside. My boy, Cal Raleigh. Let's go, Big Dumper. Lauren in the building. What's good? Yeah, pay-per-view looks like it's pretty good. There's going to be probably a couple snoozers, that are in there, but there's enough in there, especially if it's going to be for like next man or woman up, like who's next in the pecking order to be able to be a name. And, LA Knight is kind of the freshest. They were going to make him a manager because Vince thought he was old. And I mean, he talks like he's a baby Rock. He's not as good as The Rock or Dwayne Johnson, but his cadence and the way he talks is like, Dwayne Johnson. And poor man's Dwayne Johnson, but he does have a little flair and charisma. So I mean, if they were going to put an opportunity on him, that would make the most sense by just looking at those names. Not sure really about the women's side though, what direction they're going to go there. I do like Io Sky, honestly, out of all the Zelina Vega. She's just kind of average to me. Becky Lynch doesn't have the same fear as she did before she had her kid, and that's nothing against her. It's just, wrestlers change, I still think she's awesome, but obviously, I want to see that intensity again, Zoe Stark, up and coming there. Bailey, Io, Trish. I like Io. She's got a fun kind of lucha libre, high risk. She's got dope intro music. Is that fair? Foul. But I like Io's music. It's like that Japanese kind of techno, and then the darkness a little bit. And she's super athletic. She's a good draw. When they did the one in pay-per-view where it was in where was the pay-per-view? Zelina Vega's hometown, and was it Puerto Rico? And the crowd was, they were on it. They knew what Io Sky was doing. So nice. Yeah. Bottom of the 8th, 8-3. It's nice that we actually got fucking hits and runs for once, huh? I mean, the last couple games prior, Cal popped up. Damn it. End of the 8th inning. But it's just nice to be able to, have those 10-run games, or 13 runs. Like we had 13 in 2 games, which is not normal, but we'll take it. So. All right, let's go. All right, in the top of the 9th, next up, 0 for 3, catcher, Hebert Ruiz. Batting second, 1 for 2 with a run and an RBI and a base on ball. First baseman, Dominic Smith. And batting third, 0 for 3 with a K, center fielder, Derek Hill.
At the Center for Neurosciences and Spine at Virginia Mason Franciscan Health, every patient is evaluated by a physical medicine or rehab specialist, physical therapists, and sometimes surgeons. Their treatment is
it'll be interesting. I mean, honestly, especially if we're not able to buy the AEW pay-per-view, I look forward to those WWE pay-per-views every month. They're fun. We usually have a certain group, that gets together, and and a lot of us have been watching for, quite a while too. I don't think, and we never have a bad, like every wrestling get together is always great. Well, I mean, that, like I said, that's really special to my heart, and it still is to this day. Like, I still collect the figures and the memorabilia, and I still go to shows. And, it's like if you started watching in the 80s and you never gave up, like sometimes there's been some rough moments where it hasn't been as good, as it used to be. But I mean, if you're a true fan, you don't stop watching. You keep going. Top of the 9th, 8-3 Mariners. Saucedo in, huh? She says, I'm back. Big swing and a miss. Top of the ninth, 8-3 Seattle. Keibert Ruiz in the box. Saucedo on the mound. Let's go, baby. I mean, I'd rather have Seawald at the end here, but damn, leadoff single. That was way too easy for Ruiz. All right, nice little bloop single by Ruiz. Next up, first baseman Dominic Smith. Yeah, but also too, it's a win that we should have. I mean, when you're playing a team that's 30-47, you know what I mean? Like, you don't want to lose. I mean, we're 37-39. We're just not 500, but we're not terrible. But we're definitely underachieving. But the good thing is the season is long, and after the break, usually teams will find a little, continuity, chemistry, maybe get on a little bit of a hot streak, hopefully, and that'll determine if the Mariners make the playoffs by a miracle or if they don't. But I definitely think baseball will be better in the second half of the season. So we have the talent on every side of the ball with the managing, with service, as well as the pitching and the hitting. So it's just a matter if we sell out and sell our players away for some other contender, or if we really try to, see if we can make the playoffs as a wild card. It doesn't look like we're in that spot. But again, there is wiggle room in the division. We're 9 games back. If you look on the graphic here in the bottom right. So 47-31, and then we're 37-39. We're 9 back, and we're only 4 back from second. So, I mean, we definitely can come back. We're not down, 15 fucking games or 20. There's a chance still. It's not all hope is lost. But again, you have to be not biased. And I think most Seattle fans can come to an agreement. This is not what any of us expected after what happened last year. So it shows you just because you were good last year and you broke the streak doesn't mean that momentum was going to carry over. We thought it was, every Mariner fan on planet Earth, and it's been a slap to the face. But it humbles you, and then you just know that at least there's more games to prove yourself and turn shit around. So sports is, nothing is guaranteed. One-two count to Hill. Snapple, kiwi strawberry. Delicious. Got him. Yeah. Let's go. Kiwi strawberry is the best Snapple besides the mango madness. It depends. I need a flip-flop. I can't have one too much. Like if I start having the mango for 2 or 3 days, I crave that like switch up, and then I got to get the other one. I like to go back and forth, and one day mango, one day kiwi strawberry. I like to go to Flavor Town. You feel me? Oh, 1 pitch to Abrams. 0-2 count. Top of the ninth, 8-3. Runners at first and second. C.J. Abrams, 236 average, 7 homers, 33 ribbies in 2023. Come on, Saucedo. Did he get him? Got him. Got him looking. Let's go. Yeah. Let's go. Lane Thomas takes a strike. All the Mariner fans are standing up now. Everyone is excited. We just know that we just need something to happen to spark us. Oh, what an amazing hit down third base right there. That's going to score how many? 2? Uh-oh. 8-4, 8-5. What is it? Oh no. That was an amazing hit. Right down the third base line. Line drive. My God. Lane. Why? Damn it. 8-4 now. Top of the ninth with runners at second and third. 2 away. We got to just get, you don't want him to go for a homer or nothing. We don't want it to be 8-7. Big swing and a miss. Oh, chop foul. 0-2 count. Let's go, baby. And like I said, I don't have any restrictions from now until the fall. So I can always do late streams pretty much whenever because there's no school or anything. And then I'll have more flexibility to do stuff in the morning and the afternoon for the next few days too. So. And I know some people are going to be busy during the day or the afternoon, but if I get bored, maybe I'll hop on and we'll hang out for a little bit, depending on what I decide to do, unless I end up making like an upload or something. Garcia in the box, 2 for 3 today. Saucedo, 19 pitches in. 2-2 pitch, top of the ninth, 8-4 M's, runners at second and third. Pitches outside, full count. Uh-oh. Come on, baby. Come on. Jammed him, chopped it foul. Top of the ninth, Mariners 8, Washington 4. Runners at second and third. 2 outs. Count is full. Garcia, 2 for 3. Saucedo, 21 pitches in. Mariner fans are clapping. They're ready to drink some more and celebrate this dub. 3-2 pitch. Pitches outside, and he walked him. My God. Bases loaded. Oh, God. If they hit a homer here, the game is tied. That's why you put in Seawald, not this Saucedo idiot. That's why you don't do that, Scott Service, you dummy. It's like, why would you deviate from the regular? That's like, it's like you have Munoz and Seawald. They're like, nah, let's just go for somebody else. And I know he did it to give this guy a shot. You know what I mean? But in a crucial point in our season, we can't afford a fuck up like that. Now, there's 2 outs. But again, if they go yard, then the game is tied. And then at that point, if that happens, momentum is in their favor and we'll lose. Man. See how a game can flip just like in the matter of, everything's in control. And then like one at bat leads to like a single and you're like, okay, whatever. And then maybe a walk or someone gets like a cheap RBI. And then all of a sudden you look at the scoreboard and it doesn't look comfortable anymore. This is not good. I mean, I still think we can win, but that's what I keep telling people. Just because you're up, 8-2 or 6-1 or it doesn't matter, 4-0. After the starters go out, everything fucking changes. And you have to be able to hope that you have guys in mid-relief that can hang, that can keep you competitive and get some Ks or some easy outs, some ground outs or pop-ups, and then hopefully when you get towards the end, your guy in the 8th and the 9th can bring some heat. But fucking Service, what the fuck was he thinking? Dumbass. That was stupid. Like, give Saucedo an opportunity to go in like the 7th inning sometime, but not at the end of the game. You got too many guys that are you got a guy that is our best and they have him go in the 8th, Seawald in the 9th. Doesn't make any sense. You're the best. You're better than Seawald. Why the hell is Seawald going in the 9th? And then obviously you got Munoz going into 8th. That doesn't make any sense. But I know a lot of teams do that. All right, we'll see if we have a grand slam here or not. Jaime Candelario. This is not good. All right, come on, baby. Mariners 8, Washington 4. We cannot afford to lose this matchup. I mean, if anything, we hope we can sweep to kind of get back on track. Had kind of a rough little schedule. Yankees, even without Aaron Judge, we got clobbered and got scored 10 on twice. That fucking hurt. Then played like the Marlins, and that's not fun. Then the Orioles. It's like, fuck, can I get a shitty team? And then, even if you get a shitty team or shittier than yourself, there's no guarantee that you're going to win. Yeah, they're 30-47, but that doesn't mean that, everything's going to be easy. It's like even the Royals, the A's, and the Nationals can beat anybody at any given point. Baseball is baseball. New rule changes, no shifting, bigger bags, penalties on the pitcher and the hitters, all kinds of stuff. No 300 hitters for most teams. Come on. 1-1 count. Yeah, there definitely is a chance that they can. I mean, they're on their last out, but the bases are loaded. Now we got Seawald, our closer, in, though. Big swing and a miss. 1-2 count. Let's go. Top of the 9th, 8-4, bases loaded, 2 outs, 1-2 count. Paul Seawald, 3 pitches in. Jaime Candelario, 1 for 4. Can he get a grand slam? And can we go to extra innings? 1-2 pitch. Got him! Pitch was outside, but called strike 3. Was a bullshit pitch. Should have been a ball. Way off the plate. But the ump probably wanted dinner. Got him. Game is over. Let's go. Guess what? Final score, Mariners 8, Nationals 4. Mariners win. Mariners win. Mariners win. Go dance. Let's go. We needed that. I mean, like I said, we're not a good team, but we don't want to lose to teams that are worse than us. You definitely got to make sure you don't let these slip through your fingers. That's not good when that happens. There we go. Let's go, baby. We'll take that. $42. Let's get to a hundo. So we're at the 2 hour and 52 minute mark. So I'll probably go for somewhere between the 3 hour and 3 hour and 30 minute mark, probably. So maybe go for another 10 to 30 minutes. We'll see if we get any of the OGs to come through, and then we'll kind of just go from there. And then I can, we can do photos, whatever we want to go to. So, we can flip things anyway. And obviously with the, we don't really need the graphics anymore. We can move past that, but nice win. Take it.
Yeah, up and down the lineup, you guys got offense from everybody. What was working so well for you tonight at the plate, Julio?
I feel like I just stayed committed to my strength, and I was able to capitalize on the team, and that's what I try to do every night. And today, it was definitely successful.
Julio, my boy.
Julio, you played a minor league season in West Virginia. But have you ever heard "Take Me Home, Country Roads" more in a single game than you did tonight?
I mean, today was definitely the funnest time that we had listening to it. So, thank you to the crowd, and you definitely brought the energy.
Julio, baby.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, let's talk about getting home. I know that you guys had a couple of tough losses there in that series against the Baltimore Orioles, but how good does it feel to be back in front of these fans here at T-Mobile Park?
I mean, it's always amazing to play in front of the Mariners fans, and it's always good, the welcome that they bring to us, and I always bring up the energy, so we always appreciate that, and we love playing in front of them all the time.
Julio, congrats on a fantastic performance tonight and a game 1 win. Thanks for being with us.
Thank you, guys. Let's keep on rolling, guys.
$20 dono. Woo woo. Seawolves win. Seattle Rugby teams win 37-26. Move on to the next round. $20 holla. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. Let me know where you want to go for photos. And like I said, I'll take care of you. You take care of me. I take care of you. Bang, 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 bang. You let me know whatever direction you want to go. It could be Star Wars. It could be football. It could be whatever you're thinking. I do appreciate you. Bang, baby. Appreciate you guys. Everything has to keep changing, see, no matter what. And then we got to change the color. So now we got to go to something a little bit more saying it's all about the vibes. And, every little vibe, matters. You got blue for the game. We usually would do like the yellow with the crime tape, which goes with everything. But sometimes you got to mix it up and you have different feelings. Some of the green apple is a little bit too aggressive. But I kind of like this, kind of like the teal vibe. I like this kind of tropical vibe. It kind of reminds me of Miami or some kind of beach vibe. But they all have variations of all these colors, all these different blues, purples. Tropical vibe. It's all about the tropical vibes.
We saw about 400 retailers in the U.S. and we saw in about 70 countries international. One of the biggest reasons that we've been successful is that we've had such a
appreciate you.
With Home Street. They feel small when you're dealing with them because they're so personal, but they have the resources of large banks. Every time we've tried to do something, they've stepped up and helped us finance it. And it's not something that I've experienced with other banks.
For a limited time, enjoy big.
It's all about creating the vibe.
Get up to $20 off when you refresh your Subaru with an oil change and new air filters. Come to Tacoma Subaru.
Quick, transparent, less complicated.
Yes, we appreciate you very, very much. I think it's just yeah, she is. It's attention to detail. And I know that if, I'm noticing little things, and it's little subtle things even with this, it's you get that ticker matching the vibe, then it kind of takes it to that next level. So, oh yeah, it's a very popular American song, bar song, karaoke song. 62 doll hairs. Let's get to a hundo. 38 to go. Oh yeah. What's new on the on your records and when you listen to music, if you're not doing the Frank Ocean and stuff, what are you listening to right now? What's in the rotation? I know you have a similar type of style. Not everyone is going to listen to that type of style of music, but what's on tap for you, Elliot? Yeah, we can do some Grogu. We can do that. Yeah, we can do that. Yeah. Really soothing, you just got to be able to find things that are easy on the eyes, but some things are just a little too aggressive, color wise, where it just doesn't look right. It's either too bright or it doesn't match. So you just got to be able to keep looking. And luckily, we have a lot of creative people part of this channel, and I'm always trying to let my creativity kind of come out. And more work you put in, the more results you get.
Suarez out in front of the breaking ball, but no matter. He just dumps this one at the right field. Excuse me. This is a good sign. 0-1 Kenny Wood. When he gets Suarez, be a little bit more aggressive. He's been getting some deep accounts. The strikeout numbers have jumped all over that side. Look at that pitch, by the way. 0-1. Able to get out and golf it out of your left field.
Oh, look at that. Even hit you with the little Star Wars logo. Got to.
off the fifth, and Suarez again. Boy, this one kept going and going and going. I thought that's why they had a chance, but Tom's able to get this one against an offense, I thought.
And leading into this too, right? We sit there and you're like, God, is this really going to win it? When they get a runner in the scoring position and Era, then AU hands, Trevor Sipp driving that ball to right field.
Good sign there, and Mike Ford, a couple of knocks. This one not be out single up the middle. Here's one that just hit home run.
That's right.
Attention to detail. You go first, boom, right, and then boom. Boom. It's a great color. So it's like very relaxing. It's like hard to be in a bad mood when you see that color. Like there's certain colors, you know, like obviously some people like the red, some people don't. There's, you know, obviously blues are a little bit more calming, but it's like I like the different off shades of the blue. It doesn't have to always be like that dark blue, but tropical vibe. Cuddy and some Kendrick. Okay. Oh, old school Louis. Yeah. For me, I get in these different moods, you know, like I want rock music when I'm usually in a vehicle, but then and that could be like 80s or 90s, you know, and so I can do old school stuff like Metallica or Guns N' Roses, but then I do enjoy like the Green Day and you know, Blink 182 or like Good Charlotte once in a while, just because it's like 20 years ago, like playing Madden and video games and that like kind of era. You know, it's like it can be alternative, you know, but I don't know. And then other times it'll just be straight hip hop for me, and that's what I'll do. But it just kind of depends on my mood, or maybe a little Red Hot Chili Peppers, or if I want to go Ozzy, you know, Ozzy's always a win-win. Ozzy never is bad. Black Sabbath or Ozzy. It's my guy.
On this season. To put that in perspective, you have the MLB leader in pitches per plate appearances, 4.47. So he's just really going up there. We know his eye is so good, but he's battling off pitches. He's fouling off the ones that he doesn't want, and he's patient enough to take good walks. And you love to see your leadoff hitter doing this because of who is on.
That transparent one is dope.
He takes this walk, gets up his way to get on base.
It's like when I look at the logo, I can hear the music. You know, if you're hardcore, like, just so iconic.
Julio Rodriguez to come up behind him and get a really nice two-out RBI. So for JP Crawford, he's just showing so much good stuff in the leadoff spot for the Mariners.
Nice. You know what I mean? Like, you can be a different age. Like, you know, everyone's gonna have like certain things, but like I said, when I'm walking with Paisley, like I usually will do like typically E40 channel or like a Drake channel and stuff. So I'll get like Too Short or Be Legit or Snooper Dre or you know, West Coast stuff like Pilo, and it'll be there, but it just kind of depends. Or I'll do like Aziz Ansari and Nick Swardson. I really like those two, like for comedians. Like I really vibe with those two. Like I think those two are like the most underrated. Like if I ever got enough money to be able to, you know, if they were ever performing, you know, those would be the two. And obviously we know Grandma's Boy, Nick Swardson, he's insane. And Aziz, I feel like for like an Indian comedian, it's not even him being just Indian. It's just like overall his like punchlines and the way he speaks and his tonality and the way that he can like raise his voice, and he just has such command with storytelling. You know, I can listen, like sometimes I'll just go to like Pandora as I'm walking, and I'll listen to a little like 2 to 3 minute little like stand up little shorts like during some of his stuff when he was in his prime, and it's so good. But it kind of just depends on the mood, you know. Everyone's got the different mood, but definitely when I'm in the vehicle, that's why I like doing the music. So like whenever I do get like a Good Charlotte or Blink 182 or, you know, something of that, you know, era, or like a Green Day, I don't know, it just kind of puts me in a good mood. I've definitely like come around with more old school rock and new school rock. Back before when I was younger, it was like rap, hip hop, that's it. You know what I mean? But it's nice to be able to kind of grow a little bit and appreciate older music and stuff too. So. Oh yeah, me and my buddy Justin, we listen to Cobain. You know, we'll listen to Kurt. You know, like we have certain you know, like the throwback stuff from like the 90s, 80s. We usually like to listen to that stuff. So. Hell yeah, he was. Yeah, legend. All right, that's good. I mean, it just depends if you connect, you know what I mean, with whatever type of music. You know, just because your friends, you know, like it doesn't, you know, everyone's going to have their own taste. Plus, it's going to be good if you like hip hop more and they don't. So that way, if, you know, you need to be able to give them a recommendation, then they actually know what they're talking about. If it comes up in conversation, they don't sound like an idiot, you know. You got to be able to have friends that are, you know, into each genre and whatnot. So, but I do too. And I feel also too when you see and hear like songs and movies, you know, once you start hearing stuff like I don't know if you guys have seen that one movie where the guy gets in the accident and then he like recreates all those Beatles songs. He's a Indian actor, and they go through all like he's like no one knows what they are, and then as you go later on in the movie, there's people that like kind of figure it out, but he like sings them as like he created them. He's actually a really good singer. And when you go back and listen to stuff that's like old or older than you are, and you can kind of be like, listen to what greatness sounds like, you know, you hear all like the mumble rap and all the music that's like not very good. Like some generations are better in their decade than others. But yeah, anytime I listen to like old stuff, that's when you're like, whoa, like when you hear like the songwriting and how talented like McCartney and the Beatles overall with everyone in the group, like then you start to realize like who's really special in the music world. You know, Ed Sheeran, super underrated, even to this day, incredibly talented. A little bit of everything. Oh my God, that movie is amazing. Like you don't even have to. It's the way that you hear the song and it makes you feel. You know, like Elliot knows with the Kanye. You know, like I wonder, and just listening to like the chorus and listening to that song, like certain songs they move you. You feel something. It makes you want to smile or cry or get emotional. Not many songs can move an individual, let alone a generation and many generations. But if you actually listen to, you know, a very few select hip hop or rock or, you know, songs from back in the day that do that, not a lot of hip hop songs make me feel that way. You know, there'll be a few like Biggie with Juicy. There's only a couple. Warren G and Nate Dogg, obviously, you know, with their collab, and that one's pretty special to me. But I wonder, definitely that one gets me hella emotional. I don't know why. Like that one, it just maybe just with me and my journey and everything I've been, you know, going through and just trying to, you know, grind things out. But that one is like a real, like underrated. I feel like when you listen to it and then you don't listen to it for a long time, then you go back and listen to it. It's just like, I don't know, man. Like I don't get too many songs that get me that way, but, and then I love me some Ozzy too. Like anytime I can be in like a kind of a shittier mood, boom, any Ozzy song or Black Sabbath, and I'm like, okay, it reminds me of my childhood and everything. So, but those Beatles songs, there's a couple of them in there that like you listen to the songwriting and like this is genius. Like just the tone and the cadence, and just when you listen to it, it makes you feel, and that's when you know you have something special. Because I never really appreciated like Rolling Stones or Beatles when I was younger. But as you get older and you listen to it, or it's in a movie or in some commercial, or you know, are with people and they introduce it to you, and you know, it's crazy. Fucking A, bro, it is. And I, you know, to be honest, out of all the songs, that's my number one. That one is the one that moves me like definitely the most. You know, like I said, I'll have certain ones that are up there, but It is an experience, though, for real. All right, where do we want to go for photos? What did you want to do? You have a particular thing that you want to see? We can pull up like musicians or something. You want me to do like Daft Punk, or we did a little Grogu and whatnot, but we can do music stuff. I always like looking at bands and rappers and whoever. It could be country, it could be rock, it could be old school, it could be new school, it could be underground. It could be someone that was popular, maybe not as much popular anymore, but yeah. But even though I was like immersed in hip hop, I had a Jehovah's Witness friend named Jared Yunke, and it was spelled junkie, and kids made fun of him, and I was like, fuck that, this is my friend. And I was like, I'm gonna hang out with this guy. We played Nintendo games together, and he introduced me into like alternative and rock, as he wasn't into rap. And my first like non-rap CDs were Aerosmith, big ones, and Green Day, Dookie. And I was like, I listened to it, and I was at his house, and we were playing Nintendo, and I was like, I kind of fucking like this. Like I'm totally hip hop, like 100%. But I was like, some of those, albums back in that time period too were just as legendary as, Doggy Style, Snoop Dogg, or The Chronic with Dr. Dre, or, All Eyes on Me, the double album with Tupac, or the Biggie double album, or Bone Thugs and Harmony, Eternal 1999. Like, there's going to be certain ones. And coincidentally, those were my first 5 CDs. So that shit molded me forever. Dr. Dre, Snoop Dogg, Tupac, Biggie, Bone Thugs. Those were my first 5, but before that I had Young MC on tape that I had my mom borrow someone's tape, and she recorded it for me. I had Young MC, Bust a Move, and Vanilla Ice. I think those were the first 2 that I had on tape because I couldn't afford it on CD. And then, had to borrow it from a friend and recorded it. Yeah, but those were the first on the tape. And then after going from, Bust a Move, Young MC, and Vanilla Ice, and then going to like Dr. Dre is like mind blown. Like you knew what like you thought like certain parts of hip hop were, and then you're like, oh my God, like is this what hip hop is? And then obviously a whole generation, game over. And then that came out when I was 10. So at 10 years old, I was corrupted by Dr. Dre. And then I think Snoop Dogg, and then the Doggy Style album, that one came out right after The Chronic, so 92. And then that one came out, I think, in, I want to say 94. I was 12. And then obviously double album, Biggie double album, Tupac double album, fucking crazy time. And then obviously Bone Thugs after that. I mean, to go through like 5 Hall of Fame people in a row, that was pretty crazy. Yeah, Blink is always good. Nirvana is always good.
Well, it's very selfless. And I think
yeah, let's do. We can do some Daft Punk.
About where we're at in the season and what we need to do to put a good streak together. And it's no coincidence when you're selfless like that and you give yourself up for the team. All of a sudden, instead of just getting 1 run, we ended up with 3 runs that inning. Because we're doing the right things and executing there. So again, Cal doesn't get any hits tonight. But in my mind, he might have one of the bigger.
Oh, I used to listen to Daft Punk and a lot of like that similar type of music when people used to make like burnt CDs, and you would like have a summer jam. Your boy did that. Your boy had them. I had an awesome one with all kinds of stuff. A couple of Daft Punk and a bunch of. I'd have to go through all the names of all this other ones that I had, but. Yeah.
Carson Vitale's on the phone with him, and I'm trusting those guys. That's what I'm doing. And
yeah, and sometimes it's good to be able to reconnect with some of that stuff. Like you got to make sure that you have that a part of your life, if you can, even if it's only just a little bit of your day. Even like when I do my throwback, 80s or 90s shows, to make sure I go back, because it was a simpler time, but I really cherish the 80s and 90s, and I will always be an 80s and 90s baby, and I will always appreciate that time. But music too, it doesn't have to be old school. It can be. Just depends on if it's an earlier point in your life. Yes, 100%. I totally agree. I haven't watched it, but I've heard good things. Yeah, how long ago did that happen? 62 doll hairs. Let's get to a hundo. 38 to go. Did it? Some people are pretty big Cuddy fans, and like once you listen to him, like that shit resonated with the generation for sure, especially his old stuff. Yeah, Soundgarden, Nirvana. Oh, I bet. Yeah, I've seen some photos. Macklemore, yep. Yeah. Yeah. I was 12. Ah, Candace in the building. How are you? Yeah, that one was pretty epic. Normally I'm like, oh gosh, if we have like a group or like, you know, or like a lot of the performances, it's like a lot of times you're only catering to a certain type of audience, you know, and whatnot. And a lot of the people that are at the game probably wouldn't care, but that one actually would have been worth like staying in the seat instead of going to the bathroom or getting food.
I've never seen pitcher throw 3 times, safe, automatic walk, go to second base. Brad, listen, you? No, I haven't. But we're going to check it out right here. Now, this is something I was building up like crazy in spring training. I thought this was going to be a way bigger factor. Basically, if you throw over 2 times, the third time you have to be able to pick him on. Otherwise, he gets rewarded the base, right? So here he is, Jared Kelly. Picks over the third time. Excuse me, sorry, that was the first time. Goes over the second time. He's safe. There's a full count, so what are you just thinking? Well, he's going to go. Right. And so here is the third time. So basically, I thought this was going to be more of a factor, right? So this has only happened 14 times in Major League Baseball. You see, he gets the base now.
I don't know what's cooler, the music or the clothes and the gear. It's like they're wearing stunner shades, but it's like their masks. It's like their whole. It's like futuristic but awesome. You got to have a lot of swagger to be able to wear masks on your head like that. Swagger through the roof. It's like stunner shades, but it's like a helmet. It's awesome. And it's like the variations. It's like you never know. Like just looking here is insane. Like you go from this look like swaggy, like we got the business suits like Kill Bill, right? And then you got a little like party scene Daft Punk, right? And then you got international Daft Punk, internationally proper. You never know what you're gonna get. Yeah, the helmets are so sweet. So many like variations.
Here, freshly made grizzly bear tracks. Survival. It's not guaranteed. Good thing I got my Ford Bronco Sport, because it goes over any terrain. I hear there's a good diner on the other side of the mountain. I'm out of here. Wherever you go, a Ford Bronco Sport is the key to survival. Get 2.9% APR plus $1,000 bonus cash on a 2023 Bronco Sport. Only at your local Ford dealer.
With the Sonic 2 for $7 deal, you get to choose from a Sonic cheeseburger, chicken sandwich, and 6-piece hot sticks.
Year device contract. Break free. T-Mobile. Introducing Go 5G Plus, a plan that always gives new and existing customers the same great device deals, and you're upgrade ready in 2 years.
Yeah, get lucky.
What do we always say, son? Liberty Mutual customizes your car insurance.
Oh, nice.
That's my boy. And you get out there and you make us proud, huh?
See, it's always good, you know, like that's why it's always nice to be able to, like, once we have an event that's over, you never know where you're going to go. Freestyle stuff is sometimes it ends up being better than the event. Oh, this one, the sequence. Gotcha. All right, so I don't. Yeah, that's one right here. So I don't know what everyone is thinking. What are we thinking? 10 more minutes? We'll go to the 3 hour and 30-minute mark, unless I guess we get more people within the next 10 minutes to continue the stream to keep it going longer. But I figured we'll go 10, kind of evaluate, and we can call it a night. And some other people come in. I wouldn't mind staying around for another 30 after that, but then I'll hang out with Paisley, and then we'll be back. And then, like I said, I have flexibility for Tuesday and Wednesday, Thursday to record early in the afternoon or in the morning or at night as well. So, Pharrell did. Cool. But if you guys are in the room, let me know what you guys are thinking. And anything else? What else do you want to see? Anything else that you want to see? Megan and anyone else in the room, you let me know. You guys fire away on what you're thinking, and I got you. Maddie Beniers, yeah. Yeah. Okay, I appreciate you with all your support, and then obviously, not only that, but being so gracious and with the donos. Obviously we know that really does help a lot. I appreciate you. And then whenever you decide to come back, when you're back, obviously I'll be recording every day, so can't take a day off, can't afford it, so I got to keep grinding. Yeah, it's nice. You know what I mean? Like, not everyone can help me out on that end. And, we've had some unfortunate situations happen, and hopefully we can get back to where it was last year. That was, to have more people and, to have the strong vibe with the people, with the support and whatnot. So, but I'm thinking, 8 more minutes, and unless people start coming in, if we get like Shep or Chief or Cyber or Mr. Williams or someone comes in here at the end, then, if anyone else has to go, I can still stay. It's not a big deal and stuff. But if it ends up being just us, then that's completely fine too. And I'll be back tomorrow, and then I'll spend some time with Paisley. So just glad the Mariners got the dub. I think I'll do the Mariner game tomorrow as well. And then maybe freestyle streams on maybe Wednesday and Thursday. I'll look at to see what's available there. Oh, okay. Yeah. Yeah, I think the Mariners play again at the same time, so I'm pretty sure I'm going to do that. And then I got to look on Wednesday and Thursday. There will be a freestyle stream where we do Fans Choice once or twice this week, and then we got WWE pay-per-view on the weekend, so that'll be cool, and a little bit of everything. So you guys let me know anything last minute you guys want to see. Type in there, and I got you. Well, Paisley's waiting on me. She loves a daddy. Yeah. And Kraken fans knew. I mean, especially if you came from Michigan, they got a pretty good reputation.
Yeah, today I feel, 100% mentally of where those pitches were. Maybe before I was, thinking a little too much where the placement was, but today, I feel like, it's where I wanted it and able to get that.
Just how important was it to
Our good friend of Choker Freddie having us out there. Every QC pitching matchup for the final 2 games of the set. You got Jake Irvin, and first I thought that was Cole Irvin. Look forward to facing him, the lefty from we know about him against Wu, and Patrick Corbin still pitching lefty against Logan Gilbert. That's Wednesday day game. Let's talk about tomorrow, Mr. Brian Wu coming off his first.
Oh, Brian Wu tomorrow.
Yeah, it was impressive back in New York. We know about the struggle at the gates. He's debuted down in Texas. He's really settled in since then. And look, there's no bigger stage than pitching in New York.
Nice to see some Northwest guys get some accolades. Oh, is he? Okay. Yeah. Well, like I said, I'm going to grind every day, and there might be even times where I'm, doing stuff in the morning or afternoon because if I have the availability in the room, I'm going to take advantage of it. So I want to spend time with Paisley too. I don't want to neglect her. She always is going to be number one. And then, but we'll still figure it out. But yeah, tomorrow probably around the same time, around 6:30 p.m. is when I'll start around that time, and then grind it out, and then maybe even something earlier on in the morning or afternoon. So, some Bon Jovi before we go. All right, I got you. I like the format. That was our first day, trying out the new format. I don't know what you guys think, but I liked it. It's like sometimes it's like trial and error as you're modifying, your channel and trying to improve things. Some things, you only are going to use it for maybe that one stream, and then you're going to improve it and, try to, take it to that next level and whatnot. And I'm always trying to one up, the previous to make things better for y'all. So.
Make your summer special during the Kia Summer Sales Event with a dependable SUV or a powerful sedan. Lease the new 2023 EV6 Win for $499 a month.
Yeah, it's because I get it. Sometimes people want to see the score. Sometimes people want to see stats. I guess it just depends if you're more scoreboard person, or if you want to have scoreboard and stats. I guess there's just two types of streamers and stuff, and then but able to throw in some HD 4K, to take it to another level. So it's like just trying to make everyone happy, and that's almost impossible. But as long as you're putting in work and trying to improve, the final product. I mean. And I can't even really tell you how many times I feel that we've done a facelift on the channel. Like from the point when I've started to now, it's like it's gone through so many different rebirths and transitions and whatnot. So, okay, I appreciate you. Thank you so much for all the support. Thank you, and I'll see you whenever. Later on this week, whenever you have a chance. Thank you for your support. It's greatly appreciated and needed. So thank you. Elliot, are you still in the room? You want to see anything? Candace, you want anything? You want any like San Francisco 49er photos or anything like that, or anything that you like? I got you.
Hi, I'm Tolga. This is Oscar. After feeding him
Take care.
for a while, I was like, this is not real food. It just smelled so burnt and unnatural. Like I wondered what's even in this stuff. We tried wet food, which is basically canned mystery meat. Then I found Smalls. They make high quality, fresh cat food with human grade ingredients right to your door. But most importantly, Oscar loves it. He's at a healthier weight.
Nice choice. I figured you were going to say that.
And even his breath is better.
And of course, I had to send you that photo that I saw today. I normally don't see photos like that, so I was like, "Ooh!" When it's like a whole cast in a photo. I was like, "Wow!" I haven't seen anything like that in a long time. I was like, "That is definitely something that should be shareable," and so I figured I should share it. Yeah, Tyler's cool because he's authentic. He's real. He's not afraid to say or be who he is, to be criticized by anybody. It's okay to be a little bit different, a little bit weird, have your own personality, not what you like, not everyone is going to like. And sometimes when you get people like Tyler, the creator, or like Pharrell, where it's not what everyone else is doing, then you really get to see the true creator come out. That they have a different type of vibe. They are them. Obviously, I've seen a bunch of stuff on Vice Channel, and that's one of my favorite networks to watch. They have such really good, interesting programming on Vice. It's real. Doesn't matter, what your background is. Like I said, they just have real people with real content, and I love it, man. Like I said, there should be more channels kind of like that. But I know sometimes people are afraid of the truth or what really goes down in like underground stuff, like across the world, you know. But it definitely gives you a good depiction on like underground life, and how people live and how people judge, and they don't even really know what shit is about. You know, he's real. He swears a lot. He's raunchy. You know, he's real. He's raunchy. He's bold. He's wild. He's crazy. You know, he's funny, but he's super uber talented when he wants to be. You know, like when he gets into that mode. You know, when he's not just like playing around and acting. You know, he's like just getting into his like talent mode. Yeah. Oh, I bet. Oh, really? Yeah, I mean, especially if you've seen him in like videos. Of course, he's like almost everything he says is funny. You know, he's just got a funny personality. He's always joking and whatnot. But yeah, there's definitely that creative side, definitely too. Well, I appreciate you guys very, very much. I think this would be a good point. I hope things get better for you, Candace Elliott. You're a G. I appreciate you. It's always good when we can throw up some of your favorite stuff. Hey, you never know. You didn't think that you'd be seeing any Tyler, the Creator, and then boom, there it is. And then a little Bon Jovi for Sarah. You know, I always like being able to see like, you know, music people as well. You know, it's good to be able to get into a little bit of everything. All right, then we'll go back. I think I used, what did I use? I think I used blue at the very beginning.
The sinker at 20, and then the changeup.
All right. All right. Well, I appreciate you guys very, very much. Thank you to everyone that donated, commented, hung out. You guys are the best, and shared on Twitter. Appreciate you guys, and we'll be back tomorrow at 6:30 p.m., maybe even sooner. Love you guys. And I got one question for you. Who you know talk sports like us? Your boy Ryan, Northwest Sports Fanatics, and I'm out. Gang.